like crowns put on my teeth. That's supposed to make my jaw sit back a little better and pull my things back. But I also started smoking weed like every day, right around the same time.
Oh, what did
so
it?
Something fixed that.
Wow.
I don't get those headaches like I used to.
Yeah, they talk about that a lot too. You said there was a band around your head. That's supposed to be pretty common.
Yeah, it was like I felt like I was wearing headphones like this.
Wow.
Like
weird.
And some quack convinced me it was my
Your jaw.
TMJ jaw thing. And
Yeah, what does that stand for again? TMJ.
don't do me like that.
Yeah.
Don't do me spot like that.
I've heard that a bunch though. I can't remember.
Everyone's got a TMJ,
Yeah.
but
I probably never knew, but I hear that a lot. TMJ.
it's
TMJ.
like carpal tunnel. Everyone's got a carpal tunnel.
Temporomandibular.
It's your temporomandibular jaw.
Yeah, I've never heard that
It's a
before.
sliding hinge connecting your jawbone to your skull.
Nice.
I got convinced I had some issue with that, and then he put a bunch of crowns on my teeth to make my teeth sit back further.
In youth group, we had this girl that we noticed,
Say her first and last name.
Liz Warren, the pastor's daughter of Allen Memorial Baptist Church. Kevin knows her.
Yeah, I know her.
She was in our class.
Smart chick.
She had that thing where she'd eat and it,
I don't remember that about her, but wow, that's wild.
And she was a girl, so she wanted everyone to know about
the
it.
next year, it was loud enough to hear it if you were 2 feet away.
That was her knee brace.
Wow.
And the next year, she's like, it hurts when it happens. And then the next year, she had to get it fixed. And it was fixed. They went in there and like, fixed it. Ow.
I think she's still at our school actually working.
She could have just smoked weed every day.
Yeah. I mean, that worked for Jack.
Seems to.
I think it was probably the weed. I don't really trust dentists or doctors or anything like that. He charged you with a nice procedure. What,
Wax.
crowns on your back molars, top and bottom? What kind of shit was that?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, just like that. And that was supposed to get rid of your migraines.
His
He's like, well,
mandibular.
I never really had migraines. I just had headaches. People say migraines too much. I think
Yeah.
migraine means you like throwing up and passing out.
Ocular migraine is even another thing you could say.
Go on.
If you get your daith pierced, it'll fix your migraines.
what's a
No,
daith?
it won't.
Yeah, come on, get it down. Daith piercing? You could never
What's a
know.
daith?
You
Yeah.
could never know. I'm going to have to show you in a picture.
Wow.
I couldn't even
It's a
show-
part of the body?
If I tried to pinch mine, I couldn't touch it.
Oh, so it's in the ear somewhere, upper ear, like that?
Inner
It's
ear.
a scam
Yeah. Why?
It looks
done
cool.
by the body modification community.
Mm-hmm.
It was a piercing before it was like, said that someone came along and said, it fixed migraines, you know? Like a caveman had it and was like, ooga booga. I know
Is that
nothing.
also
I like
supposed to fix migraines? This ear
Me no
piercing?
want to jump off cliff no more.
What did they find out? Some kind of science came out and they found that the nerves there are a pressure point. Just like the judo chop could make you shit yourself.
I believe in acupuncture. I think it could work.
I don't.
It could work. I think there's a potential of it working. Like, how else are you supposed to affect these muscles deep within your body other than putting a tiny needle in there and just poking it?
What are you poking it for?
Well, like when you stretch a muscle, you're tearing fibers so it regrows. Sometimes that's what's happening. But like, yeah, sometimes you want to damage that muscle so it regrows more correct. And I feel like a bunch of needle pokes could potentially do something like that.
My back was acting up a couple weeks ago, and the thing that finally made it kind of stop was just constant heat pad.
Heat pad always works too.
You know what fixed it, Mike? Time.
Time, yes. That's what the doctors all take credit for. Time.
But not doing anything during that time.
Yeah, you don't re-injure
Yeah,
it.
yep, don't re-injure it. That's definitely big.
I couldn't lay on my left side, my favorite side to lay. Couldn't lay on that side for like 4
Dude,
days.
you can't lay on. You're an adult now. You can't lay on your side. You need to lay on your back.
It's hard.
Like you're in a fucking coffin with your arms crossed across your chest.
And that's how you should sleep.
Exactly. And that way nothing hurts, and then you wake up ready
Which
to
is
fight
impossible.
crime.
In a castle?
No, in a casket.
It sounded like for a minute you were a vampire.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Don't go out in the daylight.
Yeah.
Don't eat garlic.
Turn into a bat.
Upside down.
Yeah, hanging upside down.
Well, I'm going to send this link to our special guest, guys. What do you say? We'll see how long it takes them to get on here.
Yeah, we could watch 10 ballistas versus every boss.
I can't wait to call him MacAbre.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Macabre.
That was nice that Tony settled that for us. Macabre. And Post Malone, of course.
Yeah, Post Malone can read.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
We getting into it?
No,
We getting into
it's
it.
not right.
All good, man. Episode 5, Season 4, everyone. Mike Tall at the helm.
How long we had the Raz, Mike?
That Raz was
I can't find my vape.
Mike's cycling through some nice theme music here.
I had to find the spot I was at. It fucking skipped out of it, you know? Don't you know? Who's yapping over here? Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're about to admit him in,
Start the show.
and then we'll start this show. All right, Mike, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this thing, and we're going to welcome in our special guest in a little bit here.
Welcome all and welcome one to the best show that has ever begun. We got Michael Tall, we got Kevin Palmer, we got Jack Armstrong, and special guest, Sean MacAbre.
All right, should we bring him in? Sean, you ready, bro? Let's see if he's got his audio connected. We'll give him a little extra time just in case.
I had to hit him with that false name.
You did?
That false name.
Don't be dead naming now, Mike. You got past that.
It just reminds me of like Rob Zombie. It's like a Rob Zombie's House of the Horror and Macabre.
Yeah, that's.
It's got to be some sort of nationality. We'll definitely get to the bottom of that. Yo, Sean, can you hear us, bro?
Oh no, we can't.
Cool. We just need you to connect audio, and then we'll be good. Then we'll bring you on screen, bro. We got the great Sean MacAbre.
Here we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear. We're about to bring you on screen right now. We got Sean MacAbre from Kill Tony 666. Rock and roll, everybody.
What is up?
What's happening, man? Thank you so much for joining us. This is pretty awesome to have you on our show. How you feeling today?
Hell yeah. Feeling good today. It's been kind of a rough day, but we're good. We're good.
Rough day at the shop?
Yeah, well, it's been a weird day as far as like kind of people walking in, people walking out without getting anything, but we're good. It's been a busy week, yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah, you said you've been tattooing for 18 years. What state are you in again? You in Texas?
I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Tempe, Arizona.
Tempe, nice. That's a nice market for tattoos, I'd imagine.
With the Red Bar.
Nice market.
Oh, is that where Red Bar's from?
Yeah.
That's where Red Bar's from.
Is that where he is?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Do you listen to Red Bar? You ever watch Red Bar?
Yeah, I've seen him come on a few times.
Yeah,
this guy.
we love Red Bar. We love Red Bar.
Okay.
He's a legend. But yeah, we got Sean MacAbre in here, Kill Tony 666 with Post Malone and Tim Dillon. You had a great episode, and you did your actual debut at the LA Forum. I mean, you got to let us know. How did that feel, man?
Dude, I'm glad I wore my brown pants because I was shitting my fucking pants, dude. So yeah, it was my first time. Basically, I decided to go out there the night before I bought my ticket for that show. So I had heard about it for months, and I was like, last minute, I was like, I got an email saying there's still tickets available. I was like, what the fuck? There's still tickets for this? All right, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So I bought my ticket the night before, got my plane ticket the night before, flew out the morning of, and I met my nephew there, and he's 25, and he was like, fuck yeah, I'll go with you. It was all last minute. And so I go ahead and we get there, and the line for the signups is outside of the venue, but it looked like you had to go through first. So at first we go into the forum, and then they're like, oh yeah, the sign-up line's outside. And I'm like, oh shit. So they're like, oh yeah, sorry, you can't sign up. I was like, my nephew's like, oh well. And I was like, no, dude, I'm signing up. And he's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go out there. Like, they're not going to let you back in. I was like, whatever. If they don't let me, they don't let me. So I went out.
Major
I get in line. And
you took a major
I go
chance
out and
there.
oh yeah. And I go out and get in line, and they're like, I basically the line's almost to the end of it now. Like it's almost over because I noticed it was a little bit past the deadline, and everyone already had their forms in their hands in the line, and I was just like standing there, and then they're like, oh, where's your form? I was like, oh, and they're like, oh, you missed the cutoff. And I was like, oh shit. I saw you guys still standing here, but,
so you bullshitted your way into this?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
So the girl goes, oh, well, no one's looking. Like everyone who I sent away after the cutoff, she's like, they're not looking. You can go ahead and sign up. I was like, fuck yeah.
Wow.
So I sign up. And, yeah. Last person to sign up.
Of you getting pulled anyway.
Yeah.
No,
you
yeah.
actually get
yeah.
pulled.
What are the chances? Like, I think there's definitely over 200 people. I don't know what the exact amount was on that episode, but literally like 18,000 people there. So I'm like, whatever. Last person to sign up. I get in there, and they, I'm sitting down for like, we watched the band play for like an hour, and next thing you know, Casey Rocket's up
boring,
there.
Right? That's got to be boring watching that band for an hour.
That sucks.
Are the people enjoying that?
It wasn't too bad, but yeah, I mean, they probably could have learned a few new songs or something. It wasn't that. But other than that, Yeah, right. No, so I'm already I have a couple beers. I'm hitting my weed pen. I'm sitting there chilling with my nephew. Next thing you know, like Casey Rocket's barely coming on stage, and then my nephew goes, "Look, dude!" And I look over, and that dude, what's his name's got the a whiteboard with my name on it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So my heart starts beating all crazy fast, and everyone's all, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Like slapping my hand. All of a sudden, I get like tunnel vision, like holy shit, like. And then, his name's Cole. He's like, "Cole." He's like, "You've done comedy before?" I'm like, "Yeah, totally." Like in my head, I'm like,
Why did you lie to Cole?
No. Oh, he goes, "Are you a comedian?" I was like, "Yeah, totally." But
And by the way, man, you were really poised up there. I mean, like you said, 17,000 people in attendance. It was your very first time doing stand-up comedy. You had a couple pretty good jokes, a lot of asshole jokes and stuff like that. But that very first joke about the stinky pussies and cat boxes and needing to change your box more often, that was pretty funny.
And I have to say,
thanks.
As a guy who I work at a tattoo shop, I pierce. I think that it's funny that the real punchline for me was that you dated her. It's just too real.
It's all like super true.
Like, her asshole stunk, dude. But she sucks that dick so good.
Exactly. No, she was definitely a stripper. Definitely came into the shop. Actually, the shop that I met her at was in San Diego, and she came in, and it was a shop in the mall in San Diego, and she had to spread her own ass for that tattoo. So bent over, spreading her own cheeks.
Hey, sometimes you need an extra set of hands, man. You couldn't be doing it all. You can't be spreading
Exactly.
and tattooing. Maybe you had like a spotter or something.
I could tell she's definitely been in that position before. But
all right, so let's get to the bottom of it. How many asshole tattoos in your lifetime have you done? Because you're an asshole specialist for everybody listening right now. He's a tattoo artist. He specializes in the area of the hole. How many do you think? 5? Less?
Actually, just the 3. I kind of like briefly skimmed over the other 2, but it's
that still qualifies as a specialist to me. That's 3 in a lifetime.
Think so.
Yeah. So you got the spider, you got the spider crawling out, you got the rose. What's the third one?
If anything, I'm a serial asshole tattoo artist.
Yeah, that's right. He's like a criminal. You can't get enough.
If you did them all on the same day, you'd be like a mass asshole.
Yeah, that's right. And Jack was saying that third one must have been a pentagram around the asshole. Is that what it was?
That was hers, yeah. So she got a pentagram around the asshole. That's funny. You're just talking about Rob Zombie, because apparently she mooned him and showed him her asshole before.
Interesting.
Wow. So your work has been seen by some very famous people.
Hey, what'd you line with? What'd you line her asshole with?
What do you mean?
It was a 7.
Oh, we got some inside knowledge.
It's still there?
7 needles. I would guess it's still there, but she definitely liked it in the ass, so who knows? It's probably worn down a little bit by now.
She had to lay off that for a couple weeks if it wanted to stick.
It depends on if she had a bidet or not. If she's a wiping every day.
That too.
Yeah.
She said it felt like taking a spicy shit.
Oh,
man, I bet it's worse.
Can you imagine fucking a pentagram off of a girl's asshole? Now that's a flex. That's a flex.
Just pray while you're doing it.
It's a portal to hell for sure.
Yeah, you got to put the Lord in her, you know. All right, well, we got a few questions for you, Sean. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of start rattling a few off here.
And before that, did you still have somewhere to go with that story? I know we took a big segue.
We did kind of cut you off. You got tunnel vision. You were going up to the stage.
Oh yeah. So I'm going up to the stage, and I just remember I had basically written that joke in the Uber on the way there, but I had written it on a pad which I had left in my nephew's car, so I didn't have the notepad on me right before I went on stage, so I was like back there for 5 minutes just kind of like trying to remember what I wrote. But I do remember that I wrote down something not as good as what ended up coming out, like
nice
in the moment. Yeah, which I've heard comedians talk about that, like not necessarily reciting it over and over to where it sounds super like polished. Like sometimes they just have a vague idea, and then in the moment, whatever comes out ends up being better. But I mean, I think that's what happened, just because I hadn't even come up with that punchline of they never clean their boxes off and they should until that was in the moment. Like I didn't write that ahead of time.
Dude,
yeah.
You got a good comedy mind, because there was another moment like that for me later, which I'll get to. But yes, that wasn't even written down.
That's good shit.
No, I didn't even write that down.
That was the big punchline for me, the box part.
That and saying that I dated her. I hadn't even like thought to say that before that moment.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
You got a good mind for this.
Icing
I
on
think
the
you might have a
cake.
good mind for it.
Well, during the interview, I definitely blanked because honestly, I thought about the minute, and that's it. Right before going on there, like backstage, I was like, okay, this minute. And then he even says, like, did you plan for this? Like, you planned for the minute. You may have planned for the minute. Did you plan for this? I was like, and someone in the audience goes, no.
Yeah.
And it's true.
You
I
couldn't really
honestly
hear
didn't-
that when you watch it back on YouTube, but he just said no, the guy in the crowd.
You can hear the guy in the crowd go, no. And he's like, your soul's over there.
Yeah,
But
your
yeah,
soul. That was pretty fun.
It's true, though. I honestly didn't even put any thought into the interview whatsoever because I was just up there fucking almost like in a weird fucking autopilot state. But there's so many things I wish I would have said in the moment. But
Yeah, you got a lot of good ones. Another one for me, which I thought was spectacular, bro. So there was a moment you were talking to Tim, and Tim says something quick about the do you only tattoo assholes? And you go, do you want an asshole tattoo? And he goes, yes, I want Amy Schumer on my asshole. And you go, that won't take a whole lot of work. That was really clever, bro. That was really clever because Amy Schumer is ugly and looks like an asshole.
exactly.
You
Her,
see,
like,
that was quick.
The pinched face. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, he literally goes, that's not going to take a whole lot of work. And it was like that. It was quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Amy
that. That was good.
Schumer is like a fucked up Miss Piggy in real life to me.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Kermie, I hate her.
I'm not one of those guys who loves to bash Amy Schumer, but that was just too good of a joke not to say. That was just too good of a joke.
Tim was Amy Schumer on an episode. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I was there for that Halloween episode. I was in the audience for that one too
Cool.
at Vulcan. Yeah.
Hey, maybe Tim will come back as Kamala Harris for the next episode of Kill Tony.
Yeah, I went to a couple episodes of Vulcan when I lived in Austin. It was,
All right. Well, I got a few more questions here for you. Have you gone up since Kill Tony? Because that was your debut. Have you made any other stage appearances since?
I have. So I hosted a show with a few comedy buddies out here in Arizona. My buddy Eric Bernal, he's opened for Tim. He opens for a bunch of people out here, and I started tattooing him. Like I met him like a year ago when he who was he open for? I just saw him. He just opened for Cam Patterson like a week ago out here. But yeah, he's funny as fuck. And this guy Big Fudge, he was on the show, and it was kind of a shit show.
Asian
The
guy.
venue was-
I assume,
Huh?
Asian guy, I
Big-
assume, huh?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Big Fudge. Yeah, no,
What's up, Fudge?
no, it wasn't. Big Fudge is like a 7 foot tall black dude. Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Very cool.
And
follow him on Instagram.
and this guy Adam J. Yeah, Big Fudge is cool. It's 50 Shades of Fudge is Instagram, and Eric Bernal.
Pull up 50
think
Shades
Eric
of
Bernal
Fudge.
told me.
Mike, pull up 50 Shades of Fudge Instagram.
You got it.
And okay, so how'd it go? Did you have a successful set? Do you think you're getting better? Did the beginner's luck wear off?
So it was definitely like a bunch of bullshit going on with the venue. Like I had to last minute, basically I thought the venue had everything set up. I was setting up chairs while there were people outside waiting, like
That
sweating their
sucks.
ass off
That
last
sucks.
second.
I've been there.
So
before.
yep. So I definitely had to like rush with all this stuff. And there was definitely a bunch of jokes I didn't even get to tell because I was scrambling but overall I got a few jokes out and it was cool. But like, I've got more open mics that I have set up. And I got tickets to go to the Madison Square Garden, Kill Tony. So
Maybe you'll get back up there. Definitely sign up.
I'm signing up for both those ones, but we'll see. But I've definitely got a fucking bunch of material since like not after doing that. I'm like, holy shit, I could actually do this. Like I feel like I write every day now, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's getting into it.
I say that first time getting on stage. Once you're past that,
You pop that cherry or whatever it is called.
Dude,
you're a whore.
you pop that cherry and you hear that crowd and it's like, holy shit, this is fucking.
Yeah, especially that
Like-
crowd.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You had a good
That's a big
crowd.
crowd.
You got big laughs. You really did. You must have felt incredible up there.
Oh, it was like even getting off the stage, like everyone was like, yeah, like like compared to some of the other people from that episode, I was like, wow, I'm so glad that I didn't bomb that hard.
You went first. You went
And it kind of gets to like a personal level because I watch Kill Tony a lot, and sometimes you can tell the crowd flat out just does not like this person. They can be as funny as they
Yeah.
want to be, but the crowd hates them. They liked you,
Right.
man. So just like a
Well,
self-esteem standpoint, it must have felt good.
It felt good when they started booing. That throws you off, dude. Like So they asked he asked what kind of childhood I was like, I blanked a little bit, but I was like, okay, I lived in France when I was a kid. So I said that, and then the crowd starts booing. They're like,
Yeah, Jack was talking
France.
about that. He
Fuck
said the crowd
France.
started booing France.
A bunch of patriots.
Yeah.
They remember World War II, dude.
Yeah, the fur trade. Fuck France.
The fur trade.
Wow, he's going way back.
French
I like
Indian War.
Yeah,
My
that's
grandpa
another one.
fought in that
That's
war.
another one. French fries. Okay. So, do you actually like Avenged Sevenfold?
that's funny. I was never a fan of Avenged Sevenfold.
Good answer.
Because that was
It
a
was
Post
kinda
Malone
one-
joke.
Yeah, he was, and it was good. And I have heard people tell me that before, and I wish I would have told him I sing way better than that fucking guy because I do sing, and that's the other thing I wish I would have mentioned on the show. But like I've sung in bands since I was like fucking in high school, so like it was just being. Well, he cut me off too. He was like, "What else are you into?" I'm like, I do live art at raves. I've been tattooing forever." He goes, "How long you been on fentanyl?" Fucking,
Yeah. Dude, Tony
was
You
funny
handled
as
that
fuck,
great
but-
too.
Yeah, you did. You did.
We all been on a little, just not enough to kill us.
And then while we're talking about Tony, you had another iconic, in my opinion, Tony moment. And it was at the very end of the set. You give someone a handshake, and Tony's such a control freak. He's like, don't give handshakes, don't give handshakes. So what does Post Malone do? He gets up out of his seat,
Reach
gives
up.
you the biggest
Yeah.
handshake. And that must have been so
Yeah, yeah.
validating. And it seemed like even Post
Oh, it was so
Malone,
funny.
he was trying to prove a point to Tony.
Yeah,
Like,
for
chill
sure.
out. This guy can give me a handshake if he wants to.
Exactly. Like, tell people not to shake people's hands. And he's like, and meanwhile, Tim and Post both went for my hand to shake it. So it's like Tony's getting mad, like I'm the one trying to shake people's
He
hands.
said, "Don't
but-
put people through that." Like, what an asshole.
Yeah.
He's brilliant, but he can be so annoying sometimes. But yeah, that's
Oh
Tony.
yeah, and how he kicked that guy off for having bloody elbow.
Yeah, that was
He's like-
crazy.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
disgusting.
he's definitely gay.
Yeah.
It was. He's like, oh no, we're not gonna have you bleeding on stage. Meanwhile, Ari comes up with his cock and balls out, fucking right after.
Yeah,
Pulls
man,
a phone out of his
totally.
asshole.
Yeah, with a phone up his ass. That was
Yeah.
wild.
Probably
That
in
was
his
wild.
butt crack, but yeah.
Yeah.
Blood
yeah.
is disgusting, but pull a fucking phone out of your asshole.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
LAPD really had a talking with him after that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Really,
They really
with,
did.
with Ari.
Yeah, that told him that
No shit.
don't ever do that.
Yeah,
again.
they were like, never again.
That's kind of
I guess they didn't. He didn't run it by him, huh? Yeah, there was a 13-year-old in the front or second row.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the rumor, and like really close up to the front. Yeah,
That's
Why was there a 13-year-old there?
watching Kill Tony.
He was there with his dad. He had a shirt on, and the dad had a hoodie that said "motherfucker," and the son had a thing that said "daughter pounder."
Oh,
You're right.
fucking-
You're right. He's totally right.
Yeah.
I saw that. It was the most cringe thing
Yeah.
ever.
And the cops
Yeah.
care about
Yeah.
that fucked up kid seeing that? Who cares? That kid's dad probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the dad had a motherfucker, and the kid
That-
had a daughter fucker shirt on.
That
What
kid
the
has seen
fuck?
worse than that for sure.
Yeah,
That's wild. That's
Do you have any of your art from raves anywhere nearby? Show us some stuff, dude.
Oh fuck.
While you're looking, I wanted to just sympathize with you. Don't feel bad. It's slow everywhere, dude. That shit's fucked.
wow.
People coming in. Oh yeah, let's talk for 20 minutes about it. Oh yeah, it'd be about 300.
Ooh.
We'll come back never.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, skateboard, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's one I did of shit. What is-
Oh, it's
Hard to see,
Ghost.
Wait, is that a Pope?
Yeah, it's Ghost.
It's Ghost.
Yeah,
the
it's
metal
Papa.
singer.
There
Papa from Ghost. I actually tattooed the guitar player from Ghost back in the day.
Nice.
I like your
cool.
concrete
Cool.
ceilings.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, so-
Damn.
Whatever it is, looks industrial, and I actually do like it. I'm not.
And I think I spotted Pikachu.
Oh yeah, he's a Pokemon.
Yeah,
he's a
god damn
Pokemon.
it. Yeah,
And
I use
Snorlax.
Pokemon for pillows.
That's awesome.
You
Yeah,
on the
there is a-
Whatnot app? You hanging out on the Whatnot buying shit?
Yeah, you're a big time artist, I can tell, because you've been tattooing for 18 years. You do the rave thing. You said you sing in bands and stuff like that. So have you been a creative your entire adult life? Any other big
Oh, yeah.
jobs, or just always music, tattoos, and art?
Always just music and art. Yeah, fucking. I've been doing the farmers market type things out here where I do caricatures of people too. I have some videos on my I'll take
I was just
I'll post
curious.
like reaction videos of like people getting caricatures done and shit like that. And I plan on doing that in part of my act too, is having people come on stage and kind of like roast drawing them, like doing their
Good idea.
caricature sketch while roasting them while drawing. Yeah. So,
I be seeing those videos, and I like them too. They're funny. They're funny.
You're
Yeah.
private on Instagram. Explain.
I fluctuate from being on private because I feel like I get more actual followers when I'm on private.
Because
they-
the girls,
Because
because he's hoes, right? That's why you're on private.
because of the host.
Sometimes people want to get past a barrier, and it's like, I got past that barrier. He approved me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, sometimes people will just look and not follow, and
Hey, it's a good point.
I feel like
that's actually a good point. I might try that out. Become private. Might get more followers. Never thought about that.
sometimes it works, and then like when I'm posting something that I want to be like seen, but I'll take it off private for a while. But I don't know. Going back and forth, for me, it works.
I'm on it, but I have to follow to see, and I'm gonna follow you from my shop that I work at, so I'm not gonna do it on my Instagram. But yeah, we'll swap follows, keep in touch. I think it's cool you work in the industry. I think it's cool that you do some cyber doom. You don't see that locally. You don't see that locally at all. And I wanted to say, I think it's cool. Post Malone took the comic and was really looking at that motherfucker. Really like, you could tell that nerd thought it was cool. He like plays Magic the Gathering and shit. So I was like, oh yeah, he's connected. He's like,
no, that's what he told me at the last minute. He was like, thanks for the comic, dude. Yeah,
that's sick.
So everyone was nice to you. The panel seemed really nice to you. Did you talk to anyone else like off stage or backstage? Any big moments that we should know about?
That would be cool, actually. So I'm pretty sure because RFK was like right down there, like waiting in the wings. They kind of had like almost like Secret Service type dudes back there. So as soon as I get back, as soon as I
yeah, they had some women. They had some women standing back there with them.
Yeah, who couldn't holster their weapons.
Exactly.
So they kind of ushered me like basically back to where I was sitting pretty quickly after, and I'll never let my nephew live it down because he wanted to like leave. He's like, I gotta drive out. So I wanted to stick around and like hang around, but I don't know. I probably would have been able to kick it or something, but he wanted to dip early. Wow. Yeah, he wanted to dip early, but whatever.
Were you getting a bunch of fist bumps and high fives on the way back to your seat?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went to the bathroom. Everyone was telling me to tattoo their asshole.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Bro,
so
awesome. Did you have to go on after that dumb fuck Casey Rocket?
Yeah.
What, dude?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That is fucked. I hate that guy's act. What the fuck?
You love the crab, Mike. Admit it. You love the crab.
You sing a song from the 40s when you come on, and then you just. I'm sorry.
He's got his formula.
Yeah, it sucks.
He can't burn any comedy bridges.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Let me do that shit talking. But you don't have to say he's good either.
No, I don't hate Casey. I think that there's like, it's a little bit weird sometimes, but I think I like how he's just he can riff but sometimes it's definitely a little unorthodox. But I don't know. I feel like I like when people do something different than what I'm used to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but.
Well, I definitely want to know
angles, but I'm sorry, Kevin.
My bad. We're talking over each other. My bad.
I can't get I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he's a cool guy outside the act.
And I
watched their podcast, the William Montgomery Show, and he's not so like just a character on that as much.
Oh God, I love William.
So, like, what are some of your big comedic influences? Maybe some old movies you watched as a kid. Maybe some older stand-up comics. Maybe some stand-up comics today. What do you think shaped your comedic mind?
But definitely, like Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I grew up watching fucking Louis, and
he's hilarious. I saw him in Wilmington, Delaware. I saw him there.
Nice. I saw him here at Stand Up Live with William Montgomery open for him, and that was fucking cool.
That's a good redheaded combination right there.
And what else?
He is one of the greats. So if all you got is Louis C.K., that's totally fine.
No, that's not it. There's, I mean, anyone you could think of. I've been following stand up forever. It's weird because I've always like downloaded stand up specials and saved them and always like watched that shit. And I never really realized how into stand up I was until probably during the pandemic. I started going to comedy shows. Like I had maybe been to a couple ever, and then they shut down all the like concerts and everything, which I used to go to just shows all the time. But then once there were no concerts, and then all of a sudden I saw comedy shows were popping up before concerts were opening back up. So bands were still like not able to tour or whatever, but all of a sudden you see a bunch of comedians. I'm like, okay. So I started going to comedy shows. I think I saw Andrew Schultz and then Brian Callen on the same night, not realizing that I bought tickets for the same night. So I was like, oh shit. So I had to like drive across town right after Schultz. And then after doing that, I was like, okay, I could do this. So I started just going to shows like pretty frequently after that. And then I realized, okay. And that was kind of coincided with watching Kill Tony. I think I started watching about 4 years ago.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. So I guess that's
how old are you? How old are you, by the way?
40.
40. Okay, so you probably grew up with like maybe like the Adam Sandler movies, SNL, The Simpsons, or not really.
Probably like all like the Fairley Brothers movies, like
Dumb and Dumber and
like,
all that.
Dumb and Dumber, Something About Mary, fucking Grandma's Boy, shit like that.
Cool. Just curious, what shaped your comedic mind, because you seem to have a pretty good one. You guys got any more questions before we let him go?
I was going to ask about Black Pussy, but we got that covered last week.
Oh, yeah. You're our second guest in a row who Tony told the Black Pussy theory to, and my wife is black, so I don't know what kind of question we can get into, but let's talk about Black Pussy for a little bit.
That's why you got a black ring?
Yeah, exactly. Reminds me who she is,
It reminds me who she is. Which one
who to
reminds
look
me?
for.
Oh, yeah.
It's a portrait.
Black.
It's a portrait.
I remember.
But what was the question?
I kind of admitted that I didn't really have a question, but like,
Let's talk about
you had a nice threesome with some black ladies. That was pretty cool.
I just wanted to bring up him and Jake Coulter both.
And do you really think they're warmer?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know necessarily warmer. There's definitely a distinct difference in taste for sure.
Interesting.
Someone's got like a rusty, like
it tastes like pig's feet.
Like sucking on a penny.
Yeah.
Like sucking on a penny. Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
I've also heard it through the grapevine that maybe when you go down on a black lady, they overcompensate with like the perfumey stuff. So you're like,
okay.
Most of it's got like, it depends who it is, but they usually have a little bit of a butter, like cocoa buttery.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah.
that must not be
it's probably the cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter.
But it's kind of I don't know what it is. It's like it's a little rusty. Maybe I don't think that's.
Rusty
I
is
don't think
definitely the word. I guess if you're
it is, but I don't think it's like a period thing. It's just I don't know. It's a little metallic.
Of course
I think
not.
everyone knows what you're talking about.
Hey, you gotta get that iron. Gotta get that
Maybe it's
iron in
not
your
just
diet
the
any
black
way
girl.
possible.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think that's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, you got anything else for Sean MacAbre?
Not
MacAbre,
really, but you can guest spot
MacAbre.
if you're ever in Salisbury, if you ever vacation Ocean City, you can guest spot at our shop, Explosive Tattoo.
Fuck yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna follow you from the shop.
We'll put a
Sounds
curtain.
good,
We'll put a
dude.
curtain up, and you can tattoo as many assholes as you like.
Yeah.
We had
Hey.
we actually had Mike Wilson, Chad Chesko, a couple of heavy hitters guest spot. So we got you.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I've guest spotted a few. I guest spotted Left Hand Black. Well, it used to be in San Diego,
Heard
but
of it? That's sick.
that place is pretty. But yeah, dude. Anytime, bro.
If you
I'm
vacation
always.
in Ocean City, it'd be convenient for you to make a little money on your way in. People do that sometimes. Just holler.
Wait, where?
We'll talk.
What city is it in? Wait.
Ocean City. It's a
Maryland.
beach town
Ocean
in
City,
Maryland.
Maryland. We got the biggest
Okay.
Jamaican club or something.
No
We
one
do.
knows what that place is, Mike.
He knows where that is. We have a friend in town. If you ever need any skin stuff looked at
I thought you were going to say drugs.
in your town, Tempe. No. He can get his like lesions looked at by our buddy.
Well, he is on fentanyl. Tony told us that. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lesions, and I do get with black chicks. So
well, that adds up to one cool dude. Sean MacAbre, you're all right, man. Thank you so much for coming on our show.
hey, fuck yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you, man.
Anything else you want to
Anytime.
say before we log off here?
Yeah, plug your
Just
Instagram.
follow me in Macabre. What I wish I would have said on Kill Tony, my Instagram,
He
Macabre
would have hated
Tattoo.
that. Tony would have hated that, bro.
Well, at least I would have gotten some follows.
We got
But,
you. Everyone
oh, yeah, we
follow
got you. Okay,
Sean.
cool.
Everyone follow the man, the myth, the legend. And there's mystery to this. And there's mystery. Who doesn't like a little mystery?
You got to hit
Yep.
follow if you want to see all these pictures, yo.
Of butthole.
Exactly. Of butthole tattoos. I'll
All
be
right, our
posting.
guy. Were the glasses
Okay.
something you threw on last minute, or did you have them in your pocket all the way leading up till you were on stage?
I was expecting you to have those glasses on. I'll be honest.
They're actually prescription.
Fuck yeah.
Those are Red
Down
Bar
my hand.
glasses. Those are Red Bar style glasses. I like them.
He doesn't like Red Bar. I can tell by his reaction.
Yeah, keep your eye out for Red Bar. Keep your eye out.
Comedians
I've
don't
only
like Red
watched.
Bar.
I've only seen a couple episodes, and
Brutal.
so maybe I never got to like fully get the whole Red Bar experience. But
Give it a year.
He seemed-
Give it a year.
He's
he
the
seemed like he was a
absolute
little
best.
bit of a.
brutal.
He seemed like a hater. I don't know what else to call it.
That's what I thought at first too, but now he's my favorite thing I've ever watched. I think he's absolutely fantastic. So I'd recommend him to you. And thank you once again for coming on the show, Sean. We're not going to take any more of your time, but maybe we'll do it again in the future.
Yeah,
Thank
bro.
you, Sean.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. That's
the
Sean
best.
MacAbre.
See ya.
He's the
Yeah.
best
Thanks, guys.
around. No one's gonna ever let him down.
I told myself I was going to start a stopwatch at the beginning of that and see how long it would take Mike to bring up. And I'm a tattoo guy too.
It took him about 7 minutes. It
Knew
was
that
real
was gonna
long.
happen.
Yeah, well, I also said that.
Hey, that's a great profile picture for him. Look at that profile pic. He's got the glasses, he's got a little smirk on,
I
and the denim jacket was definitely really cool.
I 100% would do the same thing.
What?
Just screenshot me on that.
Yeah.
Kill Tony.
Great moment. That'd be on my Facebook.
Yeah,
my
I'd make it my what's that thing on Facebook where it's like not your profile picture.
banner. Make it a banner. Make it everything. I'd make it my profile picture and my banner.
I wonder what my banner is. Who cares?
So are we going to pay this guy for next week? We got to talk about that
no,
too. I think we should. Let's all put in $10. Let's give him
No,
$30.
that's too much.
Let's give him $30.
Say well, I'll put it $750. Let's say I'll put in $250.
And we're talking about Michael White for anyone watching right now. Michael White is the guy with the do-rag who makes spaghetti for people. He had an iconic interview a few weeks ago. I think he's had 2 interviews on Kill Tony.
I had missed that episode. I had just pulled it up. It's at the mothership. I was like, I hadn't seen it.
Dude, he had. I've seen videos where it was like top 3, top 5 craziest Kill Tony pulls, and they all have him on it.
He makes spaghetti?
Yeah, he literally, how he makes money is he sells spaghetti once a month. That's what he says.
He's got a commercial?
I don't think so.
I think
Maybe.
he might. Oh, it's unavailable. Sorry for the tease. There was a commercial.
But yeah, he wants a little bit of money. He said we can pick the price. I'm thinking $30. We all put in 10.
Better than mom's spaghetti? Michael
No.
White?
We got to shoot lower, and then maybe he'll have
Yeah. We can do like 15.
$20.
It says that he made a commercial, and I just played a clip of it, but I don't know if we want it.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
No, it's okay. I don't know. He's just doing spaghetti prep. He's a spaghetti
He's
plug.
the spaghetti guy.
Look at him. He's got spaghetti.
What do you do for work?
I'm one of the most known artists in my city, so I used my rap
would be a good
fame
interview.
to start a spaghetti delivering
Oh,
service
he's
out of my
he's an
kitchen.
awesome guy.
He's cool.
Because
This is genius. If this is true, this is genius.
What?
From Italy taught me how to make
yeah.
the best spaghetti. I'm the spaghetti plug.
I honestly want to try this fucking spaghetti. Let me ask you
this
this.
real?
Can you give us an
Yeah.
example of how you make
Or
it?
who knows?
Man, I'm
Yeah,
not
'cause
going
I
to
have
tell the
videos of
whole
him
world
making
my
it.
recipe.
Leave a couple key ingredients.
And he says he
out.
always wears his do-rag like that over his hat. That's his thing.
Okay, well, the basic
Extra long T-shirts.
hamburger meat.
He's a character, bro.
That is the secret ingredient. Dude, and I follow him on Instagram now. He
He's
had a
tapping
picture
Red
of his
Bull.
shopping cart. Ground chuck.
Yeah.
Ground chuck. 80-20, baby.
80-20. That's some greasy ass sauce.
Yeah.
Check this. He's prepping for tomorrow. His
You can't be
spaghetti
using
prep.
80-20 for your sauce.
We have to interview this guy. Let's give him a 30. Let's give him 30. Let's give him 30.
Dude, you can pull up the message that he sent you back. Can we show the message?
Yep. Yeah, I'll send it. I'll send Mike a screenshot.
Wait, he wanted money?
yeah,
he money to
he
come on the
said,
show.
I'll
Well,
come
now
on.
I'll do it. He's used to getting money. He's obviously getting paid for being an awesome character.
He said we can pick the price, whatever we think. I'm about to
say-
message him back. $30. Take it
I
or
say
leave it.
$30 for 30 minutes. $1 a minute seems fair.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll give $10 of my money to that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna message him right now.
He's
$30.
funny
How
as
about
shit.
it? Okay.
I like his spaghetti. Can he mail us some sauce?
I don't like meat sauce. That's a bolognese.
I'm a marinara sauce with meatballs added. Make a good meatball.
Have we had this conversation before?
Yes.
Nah.
But I don't know if we talked about keep the meatball on the side uncovered with sauce. And let me cut into it with bites that I want.
Yes.
I'm just speaking the Lord's language over here.
Exactly right.
Kevin, do you think the God in Jesus, when he walked the earth, liked a meat sauce?
When I worked at Zia's
God
Italian,
himself?
Zia's Italian Grill in Salisbury.
Rest in
Salisbury
peace.
Italian
He's a little
faithful.
bit of a spaghetti plug himself.
I used to order a side of meatballs.
A side.
Side?
Okay,
You know-
so you got regular spaghetti with a side of meatballs?
No. I would just eat a side of meatballs.
They would not touch the spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'm just saying, when you're a waiter at a place and you're hungry and you got limited time.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
and meat is much better than carbs.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So I would order just a side of meatballs, and it came with a delicious scoop of the marinara sauce just on top of the meatballs. Mm-hmm. And I would hit it with some grated cheese.
Yes.
And you're like, dinner.
Yeah,
and it was so fucking good.
I love a meatball. Spaghetti and meatball is good.
But meat sauce, I don't like.
Yeah. I'm a marinara guy. I'm not a white sauce guy. Meat sauce is better than white, but...
Dude, another thing at Z is when I would walk up to a table, say it'd be a family of like a mom, a dad. You know what a family is, right? Like a mom, a dad. Yeah. And there would be
That's
a mom.
kind of a different concept for 2024,
Yeah, right,
but
yeah,
I'll
okay.
take your word
I'm
for
gonna
it.
tell you a normal family.
Wait,
from-
can these people reproduce?
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
my God,
yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And they stayed together and they raised their kids. Believe it or not. Okay, the mom and the dad. There's a daughter and a son. When I walk up to that table, on the daughter's thing, I'd be writing chicken Alfredo before she said a fucking word.
That's funny.
Because chicken Alfredo is for girls.
Yeah.
It's for
The
girls.
white sauce was made for girls. Yeah.
Don't say that. I'll eat that.
No, chicken Alfredo's for girls. I'm not kidding. It's for girls. 100% of the time, teenage girl at a table, chicken Alfredo. It's like when you walk into a Asian food place, they're already ringing up General Tso's chicken.
What, tattoo guys? What about Mike screams General Tso's?
White people, I'm just saying.
I love
I just
General
want to pick on
Tso's.
Mike a little bit.
When it comes to like your regular ass American Chinese, General Tso's,
that shit is like
spring roll,
jelly.
Yeah,
Orange. It's so much sugar,
it is bad.
but it's so good.
It's not so good either. If it's crunchy enough, it's good. But sometimes the crunch is lost.
Yo, if you want good General
Yeah.
Tso's,
Yeah, where?
Ginger House.
Okay, I'll try them out.
They
I've
don't
tried
use
them before.
MSG.
Why does everybody think MSG is bad?
And no,
Yeah.
I'm just saying they don't use it. They boast it that they don't use it.
Why? Because white people are stupid and think MSG is bad.
Look,
or
it's
something.
good. It's good, but what if you couldn't have it and it's still good?
Why can't you have it?
What if you didn't have it one time with your meal and you were like, okay?
I was watching Dinner Time with David Chang on
Just
Netflix
salt.
the other night, and he was using MSG.
It's just salt.
Is that all it is?
Monosodium glutamate or something, right?
Salt is something different than that.
What is MSG? Look it up, and people think it's bad.
Isn't
I used
salt-
to date this girl, and her parents would always order. We order our Chinese food with no MSG, and I was like, they're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're just giving you whatever they got. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Ready? Salt and monosodium glutamate (MSG) are both flavor enhancers that contain sodium, but MSG has less sodium than salt.
Less sodium
Less.
than salt.
Oh my god.
A teaspoon
How
of
could it
salt
be bad?
contains 23,000 milligrams of sodium. A teaspoon.
There's nothing bad about MSG. It just sounds crazy. It's like
Wait, isn't Kill Tony performing there soon? Boom, that's an MSG Madison Square Garden joke, everybody.
But
It's just used to make umami. The taste.
exactly. If you can talk to some
Umami.
chefs, and I'll tell you about like the 5 tastes you can have. Like, what is it? Umami is one of them, right?
Yeah.
Look, the
Yep.
U.S. Institute of Medicine suggests using, listen up, everyone, MSG as a lower sodium alternative to salt. Tell your grandpa.
I'm telling you, but Mike says the Ginger House General Tso's chicken is better because they don't use MSG.
I didn't really know that it was like just
I just
them
don't-
using a gimmick.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You just-
it's a common narrative that we've all heard for years and years and years, so that's why we think MSG is bad.
You know what Kramer says?
What?
They're all ordering Chinese food. Kramer says extra MSG.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Did you know he had a messed up past?
No? Well, the N-word thing,
What are you gonna say?
that was in his past.
He just plays the Laugh Factory video.
Yeah.
No, something happened to him when he was a young man.
Michael Richards.
Sexual
Yeah.
stuff, real bad stuff. Who knows?
He's like just now making his comeback. I'm pretty sure.
Who
This
wouldn't
is
want to
gonna-
see him? Who wouldn't want to see him?
I don't know. I would go see him.
Oh, this is what it was. He was a result of his mother getting raped.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
wow.
This is just
Grape
talking
juice.
about the
Grape
history.
juice.
The history, guys.
Wow.
I'm sorry I said it.
No, it's all good.
I was just
fine.
talking real. I didn't realize I couldn't talk real on YouTube.
Yeah, you too.
Mike sounds like a drunk guy. I didn't realize I couldn't say that, man.
I thought this was America.
I mean, come on.
Love it. Stan Marsh over here. Stan Mike.
Did you watch the Ozempic South Park?
I did. It was good. Really funny. Lizzo, Lizzo, Lizzo.
I'm glad you liked it.
He was
good.
lied about who his father was for his entire childhood.
He was lied to about it?
His mother maintained that his father was killed in war, but as he got older, he realized the math didn't add up, and then she told him he died in a car crash. Eventually, after trying to track down a man he thought it could be his dad, he pressured her for the truth.
That's a really, really sad story, and it's also the one from SVU.
She
He made that
confessed his conception had been a product of an sexual assault.
Man, the truth is always better. Just tell him the truth. Your father was a grape farmer, and here you are, and you wouldn't have been here without grape.
No, you don't want to lay there like that and talk like that to your kid, or you wind up like a long leg.
Yeah, look at Nick Cage and long legs right there. That's just in the
what?
same article. I don't know why.
Did we talk about long legs last week?
You did, and you
Not
said it was
enough.
bad.
I don't
Yeah.
think we talked about it enough.
And
I was pretty blacked out last
I was
week,
thinking
though.
about your synopsis actually this week.
Wait,
I was.
I gave a synopsis?
You did.
me. It was me.
And what stuck out to me is you keep getting, well, not just you, a lot of people keep getting fooled by this marketing.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for it.
Civil War and now Long
Yep,
Legs.
I'm a sucker for marketing.
They literally put more time, money, and effort into the marketing than they do during the movie, and it's working for them.
Disagree.
Nope,
Okay,
he's
all
right.
right.
He's 100%
I
right.
Long
haven't
legs
seen it, though.
marketing is as much of 8 Instagram posts.
But
That's
I
the
saw
marketing.
But I saw them, and they put
Eight
money
Insta-
behind them.
Yeah, they made
even I saw
Instagram
'em.
posts about the red posters. Then they did her heart rate elevated.
Yes.
They
In the
did
movie
good
theater?
marketing. Don't hate them. There's way overhyped marketing more than that movie. But the other one you said yes.
Civil War was even
Civil
a better
War
example.
was
probably.
overhyped.
Yeah.
That is now free on Tubi on any TV you own. You can
Is
just
it really?
turn it on and watch shitty Civil War whenever
That-
you want.
Who made that? Andrew Schultz? Yeah, who made that movie? Andrew
Hey,
Schultz?
he's better than that.
No, he's not. He'll charge
That's what he did. Andrew Schultz released a special, told all his diehard fans, the only way you'll fucking get my special is if you pay money. It's not going on any platforms at all. You better pay this money or you'll never fucking see it. And then a week later, he put it on YouTube for free.
I'm gonna call him out right now.
That's
Just
the best intro ever for a
shave
special.
your face.
Yeah.
Pathetic excuse for a mustache.
I hate him.
Show
What, the
Kevin.
dad thing?
Pull him
The dad
Show.
thing?
Pathetic excuse for a mustache, gay haircut. This isn't Boardwalk Empire.
Dude, I
Shave
hate
your
him.
fucking face. You can't pull the mustache off, and you're scared it's on your lip.
Yeah, you look like a
You
Nazi
scared?
and not the cool kind either.
I don't want it on my lip when I suck penis. Oh, that would suck if I had to suck penis and the hair got on the penis. Fucking.
He trims his mustache like a lame Nazi.
I used to like him, but then look at this of him. Freddie Mercury ass looking fucking. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
You have a shitty mustache, sir.
I got something to tell you.
What did he say?
What do you think he said?
Not
That-
enough?
that's Not enough.
What is not enough?
for spaghetti?
What do you think he wants for 30 minutes?
Oh
$100.
my God, we're not gonna make fun of him now.
$1,000.
No,
$500.
150. 150.
No
he
way,
wants.
30
dude.
minutes?
He wants 150.
You're never getting paid that much to talk about your spaghetti. I'm sure it's good. And I think you're funny.
Say we'll hit you.
Oh,
we'll hit
man.
you. Say we're going to talk to the marketing department, and we'll get back to you.
Okay. All right, I will say that right now.
150.
I actually
Dude,
have beers for today.
be careful because that just means he's getting off. He's getting
Is that exactly what you say? Talk to the marketing department.
Something like that.
with a laugh emoji, maybe.
yeah. No. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Yeah, no.
Just be like roundabout condescending.
Not passive aggressive though.
No.
That's different than what we're doing.
If you did a laughy thing, then you'd be passive aggressive.
I'm gonna say thanks for the reply, the quick reply too.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Absolutely. That's great.
He wants $150 for 30 minutes.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love this guy. that makes him funnier.
Is he bigger than I think?
No, that's just a hilarious thing to say. He's trying to get that bag. I love it.
It's funny.
Come on, Mike. You don't want to talk to us for 30 minutes for $30?
It's laughable though.
Oh, come on, man. He must be making money though. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude,
Because
I
Should I send him a link and be like,
what did
sure?
he say?
No, don't do that.
What did he say? He said
Verbatim,
no,
I'll read it. He said,
no.
okay, I
or-
hit him up, told him about the podcast. Yada, I won't read that whole message. He goes, you mind breaking bread for my time? Whatever it is you think I deserve, you can name that price. I go, oh, cool. We'll get back to you soon. And then I go, is $30 okay for 30 minutes or less? He goes, I'll do 30 minutes for $150. If you can't, I understand. Thanks for reaching out, though. Salute emoji.
He said that?
I think that
He's the
maybe
man.
you should
He's cool.
remind him that he said we could name our price.
Yeah, he did. He literally
that
did.
That is fucking stupid.
That's fucking stupid.
Don't
That's
say
like
that if you have a price.
No, that's like a car dealer. He's like a used car salesman.
We're not
name your
working in the
price.
car salesman. We're working in the tattoo shop. We got a price, and we're going to be direct about
This
it.
is not MacAbre.
You know, next week I'm sending him a link regardless. He can click on it or not click on it. He's getting a link in his fucking DM next week.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's getting a link, and I'm not even joking. He's getting a fucking link.
You send, hey, I know we discussed this earlier, but there's $30 in your PayPal account after this if you want it.
Yeah.
How bad was your week, you
I'll
fool?
send him the 30 and then send him the link.
No, don't.
No, I don't even know his Cash App or nothing.
That's macabre.
But yeah, I do want to talk to this guy, though. I'm disappointed.
God. Let's just talk about life,
man. I mean, we had Sean MacAbre. We're literally one of the biggest podcasts on the internet now with these Kill Tony bucket pulls. It's been a total transformation.
Everybody loves us.
Everyone, locally, nationally, worldwide.
We got that New Heart finale.
What?
For Jack when he comes back, we're going to play that New Heart finale. Not the finale of our show, but that New Heart finale.
New Heart? Is that what you're saying?
I look bald right here.
Yeah, it's the brightest your angle has ever been. I don't know why it's so bright.
I look bald.
I've been trying to achieve this type of brightness for a long time.
Hey, guys, I'm bald. It's Bald Mike. Hey, we're going to watch that New Heart finale, Jack.
Okay,
What?
Yeah.
What is he saying?
Bob Newhart?
Oh, Newhart.
He just
Okay.
died? All right,
Yeah.
so he had the Bob Newhart show where he was like a innkeeper in Vermont in the show.
Oh, okay.
But he had a show before that. Where
I thought it was like a variety show. Was it like a sitcom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like an SNL kind of thing.
And then there was a show before that where he was like I think he was like a therapist or something. I've never seen it. And he had like a wife and a house. And then
Sitcom?
At the end of the Bob Newhart show, we play it, Mike?
Yeah, right here.
He gets hit with a golf ball. Watch.
It's in slow motion.
Yeah, he dies.
He died.
Yeah.
Coming into the house.
Wow.
Yeah, this is like the last episode of the Bob Newhart show.
And they kill him off. That's great.
Kind of.
It's 2 minutes long, this scene.
Yeah, skip in. Just with the keypad, 10 seconds.
He was dreaming.
He wakes up in the old show.
What?
So he's on the set of the old show now.
So he had a show before, has a new show. The
Yeah, they
finale
went
of
for
the
like-
new show is him waking up in the old show.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
How
That's
did
pretty
he have
good.
an old show and a new show?
You know,
You mean
sometimes
the show
when
started
somebody,
off?
when somebody is in a career, they do more than one fucking thing. What do you mean how they have an old show and a new show?
Name something like that. Like when Tim Allen was in Home Improvement and something else.
Jungle to Jungle.
That's a movie.
No, we gotta-
Not a show. I'm
we have
serious.
to come up with an example. We have to come up with an example.
Or was Bob Newhart doing something crazy?
Jerry Seinfeld, no.
Did Larry David have an old show and then he did a thing?
Larry David's kind of, but the HBO's not
He didn't.
quite
No,
the
he didn't
example
do
we're
that.
looking for.
He had one show. Well, I just. What were the two shows?
Kevin James? No.
What were the two shows that Bob Newhart was in? Were they not just both?
No, the Bob Newhart show, and what's the other show?
Newhart. Was it just called Newhart? Because that's what this says. Newhart finale.
There was Old Heart and New Heart, all right? And that's what he had.
No, this is just new. I'm not being a hater. I don't.
Why does it matter to you what the old show was called?
Well, I'm
Because
trying
I want
to come
to
up
know
with an
what
example.
two shows they glued together. It's like if Family Guy ended with a flashback to Homer Simpson. You're saying.
Yes, but no,
But not quite.
not quite.
quite.
Marge, I dreamt I was a fucking different guy.
I dreamt we were in Rhode Island.
Yeah, that's. I'm just asking. I'm asking the question that you got to ask.
Bob Newhart was on The Simpsons, though.
Yep. They loved Bob Newhart. He
Just
had a
type-
great
can
low-key voice. He had a great low-key style. Like, when it comes to being really, like, low energy but funny, there's two comedians that come to mind, Bob Newhart and Todd Barry. And they ruled that market of being really low-key, low energy but funny.
Are you sure? Just maybe he was back at his old house in the show. I'm trying to find out the two shows. Newhart, 82
What are
to
you
90.
wondering right now? You think I'm making this up?
No, what? No. I'm asking you what the two shows were. It should be simple to answer the question. I have this pulled up. I have the video of the finale, and I Googled two Bob Newhart shows. And what I found was Bob Newhart, a 1960s stand-up comedian sensation.
Okay, never
parlayed
mind.
his-
Let's talk about something else.
Bob Newhart, you're dead. Time to move on.
Yeah, he died in the show, and then he wakes up in the old show. Mike really cares what it was called. I don't remember what it
But
was called because I was.
Why
it
are
was
we
before I
running
was
away
born.
from
He
this?
was on The Simpsons a couple times. They definitely liked him.
Because it doesn't matter, and we can't find it.
His voice is iconic.
The old show, he says. I figured it would just be easy to find the two shows that existed.
The man was on a bunch of shows. I can't
The
figure it
Bob Newhart Show.
out. Okay. Want to talk about this beer? I got
Bobby.
beers.
And we found out by reading one more word. Newhart was the other show. Thank you.
Pull up the fucking
Thank
beer,
you.
huh?
Okay.
I'm just
We're
kidding.
moving on from the cool
Just
thing.
I
kidding.
think we've done this before. It was called broccoli.
It looks like broccoli.
So, yes, I just have to double say. This is a great beer.
So, Mike,
Is
you
it other
approve?
half?
Mike's had this beer.
Yes, this is one of the ones that the boys pine for.
In the middle of the party, bitch, get off me.
I've got 2 other beers, too, to do after this. So we got to do these quick.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Dram. I saw him live one time at a music festival, and everyone just yelled broccoli. And it was so embarrassing. I felt horrible for the guy.
Nah, he's got a hit.
He was just doing a bunch of songs no one ever heard. He had a half an hour to fill.
He made at least $5 million off that song.
You think?
I think at least.
Yeah, how much do you think you had to give that to Little Yachty?
Oh, yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's like a throwback for college kids at this point, and they sing as loud as they ever have.
Little Yachty don't do hits no more. He just lives with his grandma, right? And eats Frosted Flakes.
I just put a video on our story on Instagram of Donald Trump doing the Little Yachty walkout. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone does
I like
that
the
now.
Hitler one of those. Where it's like playing like
Him walking out to the Little Yachty. That's
yeah, and he's
funny.
dancing like that.
That's
and it's playing
fucking
like
funny, man.
Hitler music.
Taboo is funny.
Yeah.
Taboo is just funny. I don't make the rules, but that's hilarious.
Brewed with lots of wheat, oat, strata, Nelson Sauvin, Mosaic, and Simcoe. We then hit it again with a second dose of all those hops, plus Simcoe and Mosaic lupulin powder.
It's always got lupulin.
This broccoli has lupulin in it. Everyone sip at the same time.
Lupulin.
Last place.
Pretty
Tastes
dank.
great.
Pretty dank.
Was this old or something?
Kind of tastes like broccoli. I meant dank in a good way. I still say it in a good way. I don't mean dank as in
This is
like
good.
a dank dark.
It's a year
crypt.
old.
Oh, no.
Not ideal, but we've drank in older beers.
We have. We haven't had a fruit in a while, huh?
I can't even say that's not ideal. Because, boy, the schmegma that I've witnessed in my life. The schmegma of the beer.
In
You're
the
like,
shower?
Remember that slimy-ass beer that went kind of viral on our short?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a clip of Jack on
I
my
still
phone.
watch that when I'm feeling down.
I was watching Jack. We were like being gay together when he lived in Austin, and we were pouring beers. And we poured the Star Wars beer that RER did. And I shipped him this beer, a creamy gray beer. A gray beer that they used peppers in. It has
I love
spice.
this.
Like black pepper?
No, like it was something
Yeah.
hotter than
Gray.
black pepper.
Habanero or some shit.
When I drank
Gray.
mine, I was also playing a crazy video game. I got motion sick and had to like throw up. But when he drank his, he opened the beer and he was on the camera and it like started just foaming like a volcano of gray foam because of the shipment. We shipped like a fucking creamy beer to the hot Texas sun. And it made it, but it foamed like a motherfucker. And he goes, it's the funniest video ever.
You
Oh, wait.
recorded
Do you
it?
have it by chance?
Yeah, I'll
Probably
find
hard
it
to
during whenever you guys start talking, I'll find it about
Whenever
something.
we start talking.
You
Hey,
know,
me
I'll
and Jack
find
are
it.
going to start talking about something. God
No,
knows
I'm not
what.
saying you have to find
I
it.
remember one time I was watching Israel Adesanya fight in the UFC, and I was like, I'm gonna have this fruit beer, and I opened up some banana fruit beer, and it turned into I missed like the whole fight because I was just cleaning up fruit beer.
That was
There
that?
No, it was a banana
Oh my
white chocolate
God.
banana fruit beer, and I remember I opened it and it exploded like it looked like a beer had been brutally murdered in my room, like a crime scene. It was
Yeah.
just like
It was like pretty red, bright red.
no, it was just
Strawberry
it was
beer,
just
cherry beer.
It was just everywhere. It wasn't red. It was just horrible.
I love it when it's red. Just
Yeah.
like that guy was talking about earlier.
And honestly, this
on the
beer is
show.
very, very good. What's the brewery one more time? Somebody remind me about the
Other
brewery.
half.
They're from New York, right?
New York.
Other
brewery.
half from New York. Maybe we can get them. We got to start reaching out. So we're reaching out to the
Wait.
Kill Tony bucket pools. Let's start.
Other half is in
reaching.
D.C.
We got to reach to these breweries. We got to
I was-
reach.
I was thinking of a different brewery.
Evil Twin.
Other half, Evil Twin. What the hell? They sound the same, right? I'm finding that brewery video. Wow, I'm going through the beer phase. I found it.
What's it called when you're the main brewer? Head brewer?
Brewmaster.
Brewmaster. We got to find brewmasters to these breweries. We got to reach out, send them Zoom links. We got to do it.
Yeah, hopefully the that place in Berlin opens soon. What are you doing, Mike?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. And this is you in Texas, and it just keeps going and going. Oh, well, now he's got a sip. The foam. Straight foam sip. Mike,
My face, dude.
the nails are looking good too, Mike. I just want to point that out. Yeah, looking good. Not a lot of dirt under him.
Oh, my nails are always bad because working man hands.
Yeah, he's got rough hands too, ladies.
Yeah, rough hands.
The
Pussy
scary
ass
part was
hands.
when he popped the beer, it like foamed out of the can, so he had to pour it quickly. So he did make a mess, but you can't really see the mess in the video. You just see him going. It's so funny.
I love when you're like talking dirty with a girl and she says, "Ooh, I made a mess.
When she says what?
I made a mess."
Ah! You peed everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What a cool ability you have.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was a cartoon burp.
My burp?
Congratulations. Yeah,
Thank you. We can sample that burp.
we can. That was like a cartoon burp though, not like a Simpsons burp, but like
I had some lobster today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really good.
you didn't go to Lizzie's, did you?
No, where's that?
That's the best lobster roll on the planet.
I went to Suicide Bridge.
Okay,
You ever been there?
I hear good things. Never been,
It's in Hurlock.
and it was good. Everyone
yeah.
says it's good.
I didn't have a lobster roll. I got like some sauteed lobster thing. It was basically like a lobster
Not
roll.
a tail, not a roll, somewhere in between.
Let's look at that menu, that old website, and that menu.
Have you ever been to this place? This place is fucking.
My parents
I
go
know
there a
it's-
lot,
I
and
know
everyone
it's
says it's
fire.
good.
Soft crab nuggets, golden fried soft crab pieces, spicy
Oh,
ramen.
this is the special. We didn't have
Soft
anything
crab
special.
nugget is wild.
Yeah, I like soft crab.
I
That
like,
was a
but a
dinner.
nugget though. So what part of the crab is it?
Damn, this is the July 10th through the July 21st starters and dinners.
Scallop caprese, crab pizza is always banging. Crab
Caprese?
pizza is always banging.
Caprese?
Bourbon salmon, crab alfredo. That's
Salmon?
for girls.
Salmon?
Yeah, it's for girls. It's for girls.
Blue
Crab
cheese
alfredo.
sirloin all day is what I would
I
eat.
like a blue cheese on a red meat.
I didn't want a steak. I ate too much steak.
Hey, give me a suggestion,
I've eaten a
guys.
lot of New York strip. I do.
What? Give you a suggestion? What?
Me, Lainey, my sister, and her husband are going to go on a nice dinner. That was a gift for me and LJ's close birthdays together. So we got a little bit of money. We were wondering which fancy Ocean City
The
restaurant.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Great
They all
suggestion.
say the
Definitely
Hobbit.
go to the Hobbit.
Not.
Have
How
you
much,
asked?
money, how much money you got?
If you asked my parents what fine restaurant should we go to in Ocean City,
Not
they'd say the
crazy.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Every
each
time.
have $100 extra to just go in with.
Ooh, not enough.
No, we're going to have more to add, but think about going into any restaurant you want with already just $200 for both parties.
Drinks are covered.
We're going to go crazy. But
Go to the Hobbit.
The Hobbit's supposed to be nice. I never
Liquid
was crazy
Assets.
about it. Liquid Assets is the choice.
it's
Mike.
not better than the Hobbit.
Trust
though.
me,
But
it
yes,
is.
That place
oh
is good.
yeah.
They're both good. I've been to both.
If you're saying
Liquid
the Hobbit's as
Assets.
expensive as it is, Liquid Assets must be cheaper because I've been.
I think it's probably cheaper,
Yeah.
which is good. But Liquid Assets has the best food in Ocean City. I
Look
would
at this
say,
Hobbit, dude.
from an entree
We're on
standpoint.
the Hobbit menu right now.
What are the prices on there?
Crab stack.
Big.
A crab stack.
Big.
They have a crab stack girlfriend without a baguette.
That place is great. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time, but it's great. We used to go there. My family. They moved it. I think
It's in like a hotel, yeah.
it used to not be.
Really?
It's in the. Yeah.
And they still
I
love
think they
it.
built the hotel. They closed the restaurant, built the hotel, and then we're like, boom, your restaurant's still here.
Oh wow.
Damn,
like when the restaurant just closed for a little bit.
Gandalf's goat cheese greens. But that's
that
a
what it
stupid
says?
name for a stupid meal.
It is.
Wait,
stupid.
Cool
Mike,
name for a stupid
You're
meal.
a Lord of the Rings guy. Just go to the Hobbit, dude.
Yeah, you're an LOR guy.
They didn't name a lot of things after the Hobbit, though.
I would go to the Hobbit.
It is called the Hobbit. Fuck yeah.
I would go there before I even knew what Lord of the Rings was.
Yeah. You shall not pass on these deals.
Mary's Delight, house specialty for over 45 years. Crushed walnut crust. That's what Desserts by Rita does. That's to die for.
I hate walnuts.
Thin layer of sweetened cream cheese, chocolate pudding, homemade whipped cream. It's a chocolate cream pie.
How much is it?
A slice?
Hey, Sean MacAbre knows about those
15,
things, huh?
baby. MacAbre, you're my boy.
Jesus Christ.
Don't say Jesus Christ. He is not real and he will not answer you.
Dude, I'm still so disappointed about Michael White.
Michael White wants $150 for his spaghetti tips.
I'm gonna talk
Say it.
to him. I'm gonna talk to him, guys.
Say, you should come at him with some sophisticated conversation and just be like, brother man, my brother in Christ.
I'll mix your mixing and mastering for free. Send me
Don't
the stems
haggle
to
him.
any rap song you have. Please, I would love to do it.
You
in my
don't
free
have
time.
to do that.
I would like to.
No,
I really
okay.
would. I really would.
That requires you putting
If
forth
Michael
too much
White-
effort.
yeah, seriously.
You have to be like,
I would love to.
check
do it.
out my portfolio, man. I've been producing. And then he'd have to take your word for it, and he might not even look at it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I got nothing to lose, so I'm gonna be sending him some crazy
Offers.
offers. Yeah, I am. I really am.
Michael White's already a name, though, in comedy.
Well, Michael White. There is a Michael White.
Yeah,
Who is
that guy's already done. He can't be a comedian. He can just be do-rag spaghetti man.
No, he's a black guy that does like karate and is in movies, right?
Jai Michael White.
Jai Michael White.
This is Michael White comedy.
How do you remember that?
Because I used to have a roommate that loved Jai Michael White.
Yeah,
movies.
but a lot of people like Jai Michael White.
He said any movie he's in is badass. Let's go ahead and just go down that rabbit hole. Jai Michael White movies. He reminds me of Billy Bouillon,
wait.
the Tybo guy. Everybody roll your hand.
He looks like him. Yeah, my mom. I grew up on Tybo. I did.
Michael Jai White. Sorry.
Who's
And-
that?
Oh, he's Luke Rogan or whatever. He's that guy from the Marvel show. I'm gonna bust your head open.
Who's the black guy coming to Dream Big or whatever? What's his name? He's like a real comedian. You know that place in Delmar?
Yeah, and they just had the guy from Kill Tony.
Yeah, but there's a real comedian coming there soon.
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear who it is.
It's somebody I've heard of. I'm looking up their page.
It's not like Godfrey or something like that, right?
No.
That would be amazing. I'd go see
This is
Godfrey.
so embarrassing. It's not on the
While you're
page.
looking, I heard some shit this week about how Godfrey went on Howard Stern and they exposed his real voice during a voice.
Godfrey, the Godfrey.
Yep,
he's
and-
not that famous.
No. You're talking about no. He's
Gilbert.
Gilbert Godfrey. He's dead now.
He was unhappy about how Howard Stern
you really-
played a voicemail of him going,
That's not true.
That's bullshit,
what do you
man.
mean
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
not
true?
true.
Well,
What do you mean it's not
I'm
true?
not saying it's not true. It might be true,
It was a
but why would
joke
Howard
on
do
there.
that?
There was a joke on there that he played. He played a voicemail from him. This is his real voice.
It sounded like just like him not doing the character thing.
Yeah,
Like a New York guy's accent.
You have
What
to
was
go.
the joke?
Him pretending that wasn't his real voice.
Gilbert Godfrey is so fucking funny. He has one special on Apple Music, and it's so good. I urge everybody to go listen to it. It's so funny. It's so crude. It's so amazing.
What
I'm
is
really
it?
mad I can't find this.
I forget what it's called, but it's on Apple Music, Spotify. Gilbert Godfrey is so funny.
I'll look for it, but I'm wondering why.
Oh, he already came. It was Tony Woods.
Tony
Woods.
Woods. Oh, Joe Rogan says a lot of good things about
Yeah,
Tony
him.
Woods. He really already came? I
Yeah.
missed that.
It
How
was
did I
June.
miss
It was
that?
June 8th.
I wouldn't have gone.
They
but
left the flyer up on the plate. Cause I drove by there yesterday and I was looking at the flyers and I was like, "Oh, Tony Woods is coming. That's crazy." But they left Tony Woods up here like, "Hey, this is a legit flyer."
And who was the Kill Tony? One of these guys from Kill Tony.
Yeah, one of the retards.
Dinosaur?
What was he? What's his name? Michael? No, not Michael.
It's,
Laird?
I can't really find it. But dude, they
Rest in
have an
peace.
open mic night every Monday, dude.
That's why I can't
I'm
make it,
tempted
y'all.
to walk over there.
You
dude.
should.
I can walk there from my house.
And like I feel really bad because
Well,
I
I
was
can't do-
talking with the owner about hosting stuff there, and then I got in with Warehouse, and then they immediately closed down, and I just haven't been in a position to go back
It's
and
a
pitch
really
my
small
stuff.
place, so you would
Yeah.
only be able to do like live podcasts there or something.
Should we do it with our podcast?
A live podcast?
Yeah,
Who would go?
I don't know, maybe somebody, but he like wants me to do it though. He really wants me to do it.
Well, he needs stuff there. I mean, it's a venue. It's a room that's empty on some nights, and like have it not empty those nights.
Mm-hmm. We got to do something with this venue. I think so. Maybe like a Kill Tony type thing. We can host it. I mean, we're podcast hosts, guys.
Hey,
If
this
you
guy
do-
looks
if
like
you-
Montel Williams.
Oh, you pull up Tony Woods?
Yeah,
He looks
look
like
at
that's
him.
Montel.
He's got a really tasteful
No, that's
ear
Tony.
piercing.
Are you
That's
messing
Tony
with me?
Woods. Yeah, we're
No,
messing
that's
with you.
Tony Woods.
We're messing with you.
That's Tony Woods.
I mean, Salisbury though is a nice town. We can admit it's a nice city.
It says Tony Woods traveling while
The
black.
only podcasts in this whole town are produced by yours truly. Yeah, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
Yeah, and Eastern Shore Undercover better fucking come to you.
Oh yeah, I hope they have a nice podcast.
Does he have a
And
podcast?
They're not if it's not here.
they've been talking about a podcast for like 3 months. I guess they just can't like figure it out or whatever.
It's
But they
easy.
say it's coming up this Monday, first ever East. I'll believe it when I see it. But I'm hoping big things. I'm wondering what it's going to look like.
It's going to sound like this.
You blocked them?
It's going to sound like this. Hey, y'all, welcome to East Shore Undercover Podcast. We're out here talking about all the blacks, all the Jews, and all them Asians.
Well, I'm about to unblock them if that's what.
Yeah,
that's gonna
yeah. I can't
sound
wait
like.
to listen in and tune in. But
He said this thing
what's
about,
it
like-
really going to be, though? Is it them like, remember last week there was like a car crash? And
Yeah.
like, do you remember
Yeah,
that?
brother,
What do
I
y'all
remember
think
that,
about
brother.
that? Because it's not a live podcast. They've already admitted it. It's not going to be live. So we're
course
going to be talking
not.
about everything that happened last week. You remember there was like a kidnapping and a car accident? Let's talk about
they
it.
ha-
We're
they can't-
live, right?
They
We're
can't
live.
do it live
That's
because they
crazy.
have to go back
We're
and edit all
live.
the N-words that they say. That guy posted a thing about like, if you say anything mean about anything on both sides, even about Sleepy Joe, I won't be mad, but I'm going to block you. Well, that's not true. He blocks everyone that talks shit on Republicans, but then keeps everything else that says anything crazy against
Hey,
Democrats.
there's a right.
And I don't have any
And then
side,
there's
but
a
I'm just
wrong.
saying he's lying. That's fine, but don't say that hate on both sides is blocked when you should have just said, if you're a Democrat, don't follow this page.
Yep.
You just can say that. You can say that. You're allowed to have a side in America. It's stupid, but
What
you're
kind of
allowed to.
Democrat bashing has he done? Because I definitely follow religiously.
Yeah, cite your source, Mike.
Why don't we go back to the thing where you didn't claim your source, fucker?
And Eastern Shore Undercover is the biggest platform
Wait, what's Mike talking about?
in the Eastern Shore.
The Ed Newstead Show. Newhart.
Nobody gets
Couldn't come
more...
up with the other show. I had to find it. And now I have to pull why he's a racist.
Hey,
It's
Jack, what I
obvious.
don't understand is why can't you admit his value? Why can't you admit this man's value right there, huh? This guy right there? Why can't you admit his value, huh?
Look at that
this
fucking
one?
face.
This one? We ended on me, guys. I guess.
Me and Mike are going to the movies on Thursday to see Deadpool.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
On Thursday, I can actually make that.
Come, it's Neil's.
You're doing it.
We're going for Neil's birthday.
He
I'll
wants
do
to
it.
see you.
If I'm invited, I'll do it.
You're invited.
I'm invited.
I'll invite you for Neil.
Can
He
I bring
love
my
more
wife?
men there.
Can I bring my
He's
wife?
gay.
Can I bring?
Yes, you can bring. You have the ring. You can bring.
But
That goes without saying.
you got to get tickets so you can sit with us.
Oh shit! Look what Jack's got right here. Everybody.
Yeah, that's what made me bring this up because I
Let me
got
tune-
Wolverine,
Weapon X.
And it's like a zombie.
Deadpool,
Jesus, we have
And
to
there's
drink more?
beers.
This is amazing.
Weapon X.
He looks like Red
That's pretty
Face,
cool, right?
Red Skull. Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
I don't
But,
even know what to think.
I mean, I'm not really that into Deadpool or Wolverine, but
I was
last-
on the record of saying it's going to be the biggest superhero movie of all time, but I'm kind of not feeling
Iron
that
Man.
anymore. Ever since like the really campy advertisements and stuff.
Mike just said Iron Man.
I gotta say, I don't think I'm going. So Deadpool 2 or what? There's 2, right?
I watched Deadpool 2 on a plane,
There's
so I
3.
loved it.
It's
You ever watch a movie on a plane and just love it?
Is there
Yeah,
already
yeah.
3, Kevin? Is there already 3 Deadpool movies?
This might be 4.
If this is 4, I've had it. I'm going because it's Neil's birthday. I think
too.
JJ loves the Deadpool movies, and I love you.
It should be
JJ.
a fun movie.
Those
Hopefully it will.
movies. The first one's cool, and I think there's only 2, right? Because the second one, he meets the X-Men people. He meets Colossus, and he meets young
Juggernaut.
ladies of some sort.
Wait, hold on.
And
hold
the
on,
fat
hold on.
kid has fire.
Fat kid with fire.
Fat,
That's all I
and he
remember.
gets locked up with him, and he turns out to be a villain. But he's
That's
like, "Oh, it's okay. We love you. You're not a villain. Channel your."
Yeah.
And they kill all the creepies.
That's
and
the only
Deadpool
one I've seen.
So like,
I've
that's,
never seen the first one. I don't
That's
think.
2. 1 is so good. They were like dialing it in, but then
is good.
they
It's
dialed
good.
it in too much.
I like Deadpool 1 at least.
This Wolverine shit's gonna be over the top. There's
gonna
gonna
be a fun movie,
There's gonna be
man.
like Conway Twitty cutaways.
You just saw. What was the movie we just saw? Long Legs. And before Long Legs, the put your cell phone away thing was a red band. You know how they put that red band?
We're not talking Red Band from Kill Tony.
What do they call that?
No, a red rated R
Red
trailer.
band.
It's not green rated R. It says this preview has been approved for audiences 17 and up.
So,
It's a
but-
red band. That's why he named himself that. It's a red band movie trailer.
Yeah.
It's just a badass thing. It's like, this is a gory movie trailer. It's going to show you that this is a fucked up movie.
But they had that banned before the anti-cell phone thing because they were
just
like, "Put your
red.
fucking cell phone away. We're Deadpool and Wolverine," and everyone's like, "Oh my god, the superhero guy said fuck."
Oh wow, gotcha.
It's so fucking.
Show
annoying.
this, Kevin, and you'll know exactly.
The
what I'm talking
Heineken commercial is what
See,
got me doubting.
You go to a
Deadpool.
Quentin Tarantino
Red
movie
Band.
and they show other trailers that are red band trailers. That's a red band trailer.
You
just
get it
telling-
now,
Yeah.
as opposed to the green one. It says
Oh yeah, there's a green one.
Here's
too.
green.
Okay.
the green
Yep,
one says
yep,
this trailer has been approved for all audiences.
God.
And the,
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
even rated R ones. Oh, that's the cassette rated R one.
and
We're
the
about
red
to see
one,
a preview for Top Gun, and it's gonna have nothing bad in it.
the red one says this has been approved for limited audiences. So
That's
it can
cool.
only be played before rated R movies.
That's awesome, man.
But so they played a anti-cell phone thing. You know, when you go to the movies, there's
Yeah.
that thing that says put your
Silence
fucking
yourself.
cell. Yeah, but it was a adults only one with Wolverine and Deadpool being like, "Put your fucking phone away, you faggot."
And it was for.
They were being very, 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 very obscure.
And what movie did you
what's the
see
word?
when this came on?
Offensive?
What's
Long
it called?
Legs.
Long Legs.
Where Nicolas Cage
Wow.
goes.
So they're doing. Wow, that's weird. That's weird.
It is weird as
Yeah.
shit.
And you're not even watching that movie, and they're talking to you about that shit.
You.
I got
That's
something to say.
crazy.
I'm like, I don't want to see. Thank you.
Let me
But
say.
have you seen the Heineken commercial? And then Mike has the floor. Have you seen the Heineken commercial?
Which one?
There's a Heineken commercial with Wolverine and Deadpool, and it's enough to make you sick. It really is.
Exactly.
makes
I'm
me
not.
sick.
Ah, man.
It really is enough to make you sick.
It's
so
too
Mike's gonna
much.
pull it up. Deadpool.
too
Yeah,
much.
there it is. It's like because I was on the record of saying this is going to be the best superhero movie of all time, and then they pull this shit. I borrowed some adamantium from your.
What have you done?
We saw this in the theater.
I borrowed some adamantium from
They
your
played
closet.
two?
I
They
made
played this in the theater.
Special.
It was a Heineken commercial. You're right. We kept sighing every time there was a new commercial. I was barely paying attention.
And I remember saying they don't serve beer here. I was mad. I was like,
Yeah.
why do they serve?
The
I remember
Alamo
being-
Tap House is nearby. There's one. JJ's going to see some movie there soon. It's like
The Alamo?
There's an Alamo Tap House somewhere not too
Draft
far.
House.
Draft
Yeah,
House.
I've heard
Has
of
a
that
tap
in
house.
California. Is that around?
No,
here?
it's from Austin.
There's somewhere.
Oh.
He's okay. I'm sorry. Maybe I said the Alamo, but he's going to the equivalent local. I don't know what it's called.
The Alamo Draft
to the
House
Globe.
did get sold. So maybe they opened new ones. I don't know. But
I don't know
hate
either.
the Alamo. It sucks. You go there and they just interrupt your fucking movie, bringing you food and drinks. And I told you about the time I went to the Alamo, and I always order 2 beers at the Alamo.
Shout out Charlie.
Shout out
Buy
to
2
the
beers,
Upside Down
buy 2
Charlie
beers.
Cam.
Because it takes
Cut.
forever to get a new one. So I would always order 2 beers at the Alamo. And I remember the one time I went, I ordered 2 beers, and they just, it's silent. There's a movie playing, and they gave this huge thing. It's like, if you talk during the movie, you will be kicked out. You cannot speak. Silence your cell phone. And they'll kick you out.
Which is
No
good.
refund. They say that. Big thing in the beginning.
That's fucked.
And then I ordered 2 beers. And then during the movie, like fucking Chris Pratt's talking about dinosaurs or something. I'm watching Jurassic Park. And there's a dude next to me. The waitress comes and sits 2 Lone Stars in front of him. I'm like, that's cool. He ordered 2 Lone Stars too.
Oh yeah, but it was yours.
It was my Lone Stars. And then he didn't say anything.
So he's the luckiest guy ever.
Well, he didn't say anything. He just
Yeah.
let them sit there.
He was like, okay.
And then eventually, I was like, I ordered 2 beers to the lady because she came by. I was like, and I'm missing the movie. I'm talking loud. People, people are distracted.
sucks.
You weren't
Look at
talking
me.
loud.
What? I'm asking about the movie. I'm asking about where my beers are while Chris Pratt's shushing velociraptors. So you shouldn't have to do that.
No,
No, it's not your fault. That
I
Bring
know.
your own next time.
I know exactly. That's what I do here. But I just asked the lady for beers. I was like, I ordered 2 Lone Stars. She's like, oh, these must be yours. And she went, grabbed them and sat them over these 2 condensation-y, sweaty-ass Lone Stars.
no.
I said, I don't want those Lone Stars. And I'm never this guy.
Yeah.
I told her I didn't want the Lone Stars. She brought me new Lone Stars.
Of course she did. Good
She
girl.
has to. She
Good girl.
fucks
So I
up.
sat there
You
for
did a good
15
job.
minutes looking at stupid-ass Chris Pratt talking to dinosaurs with no Lone Stars.
Yeah, movies are so dead, aren't they? The movies are so dead.
You just shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to do that.
The Chris Pratt Jurassic World.
I had
the
something,
best.
but I
Not the
forgot what
best.
it was.
Well,
Oh
here,
my God, he's pouring it. He's
we're
pouring it.
drinking
Everybody.
Wolverine first.
Wolverine, let me read about it to you. Another release from the Immortal series. Weapon X is packed full of Nelson, Maltuca, and Citro Lupomax hops. Aromas and flavors of gooseberry, citrus, and melon. Drop hard on this one.
What does that
I
mean?
can't wait to taste this one, guys.
Drop hard? Is that some kind of reference? I don't remember what I had to say. It wasn't anything too important, but I'm trying as an adult to not let that shit bother me. So let's just move on.
Let's just move
A
on,
lot
man.
of stuff bothers you lately.
That's what adults do, y'all.
Lately,
Lately, stuff's been bothering
Forever.
me a lot, dude.
It's the Anger Management Podcast, y'all. Welcome.
Happy
Let's
birthday.
do a little cheers.
this is really good. I already drank it. I'm not cheering you guys.
You have to.
I hated it.
Shout out to GoPro. Hell
Look
of a
at how
camera.
scully he looks, though.
Why do you like that?
It's a bad beer. It's not too good.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it? You liked the last one? I'm not going to lie. I thought the last one, the other half is usually really good. Maybe it's the year-old stuff, but this is not supposed to taste like that. Malty.
In the middle of the party, bitch, get off me. But this is a little bit more bitter. A little bit more bitter, this one, I would say.
Have you seen all the long legs memes?
No.
Maybe a few.
What I had to say was about long legs, but I just don't know what.
There's all these memes about like how his song is the song of the summer. Have you heard the song he sings?
No.
It is,
Can you
though,
play the
because
song?
Bang a Gong is a hot hit. So he's singing a part from the song. Bang a Gong, get it on, get it on.
Oh, that's a real song. That's a real song, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That song says,
Let me stay. He's like making
That
it.
melody, I definitely know.
He's making it way crazy. Just like, you know what I told the guys at the shop? I said the movie did the thing where they
that movie sucks.
did and they didn't do it as
Seems
much
like it.
as this one, but they take a song like I Got 5 on it,
Yep.
and then they make it.
That's every horror movie now.
That's what Jordan Peele
That song
did.
actually was really good though.
Jump
That-
scare.
I got 5.
That was the
on
good
it.
movie, right? Was that Get Out, or was that the next one?
That was the
That
next
just
one.
screamed, this movie's for black people.
Yeah.
You remember when the white people get
Yeah, it
killed?
did,
Tim and
did.
Eric. Eric gets killed, and his daughters turn zombie, and his wife gets killed, and it's like, they're so stupid.
I thought that was the other movie.
No, that's the second one.
Oh, yeah. Tim is in that. I forgot about that.
Us.
And that really, really ugly girl from
It's Get Out that uses that, right? It's Get Out.
one of those black people horror movies.
Yeah.
So Us is the one where the family mimics them and comes gets them, and Get Out's the one where it's like, these white people are doing a sex cult, are doing a clone cult.
I think
And
I
the
never
other
saw
one's
that.
called Nope, and the other one's it's about people being like, "Oh no, fuck that shit."
Nope
Dude,
is
dude, that is so accurate.
he lost
That
it.
is so
but
accurate.
the first one's good. Get Out.
Shit, I ain't going down that road.
Yeah, it should have been called Shid.
How do you feel about the cup lady, the tea lady? You're going to the dark place. That's the first. That's
God. We're bad white people.
Yeah.
the yeah.
Dude, Nope was terrible, and I saw the one after Get Out, but I did not see Get Out.
What was the one after? What's it called?
It's from Us. The I Got
Us.
5 on it.
Us.
That
The one
movie
where they're
was-
like, we wear your clothes and you forgot about
I,
us.
That was
I
so
audibly
weird.
burst out laughing.
It's
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah. It was
It's-
so stupid.
it
and
was
weird.
not creepy.
It's
it was
either
hilarious.
creepy or you're laughing.
It was fucking hilarious because there was one. It was a big retard black guy too. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it was a big retard after
It's
them.
like, there's... What was the whole premise of that movie? There's
Kevin,
like...
here's the premise. There is an underground shaft under America, and there is a copy of us under there somewhere.
It was
There's
so
a copy of
stupid. It
us.
was so stupid.
no, it's
yeah.
really a copy of black people.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
yeah, dude. When it showed it, you were like, "This is way underpopulated for this to be a functioning thing."
It was
and
so
then when
stupid.
everyone came up to replace their replacements, and they crossed hands across America, just because when the little girls got switched, she watched a commercial about the Hands Across America thing, which was like some promotion for some AIDS.
Yeah, that was so
Pepsi.
far-fetched and stupid.
Why did that movie do that?
That movie was stupid.
And at the end with the slow motion fire, is it my son or is it the demon's son?
He's a genius. That's why I'm like,
And then when they
Yeah.
drive away, is it the demon's son or is the demon mom? And the normal son is like looking at the mom driving, and the mom's like, I'm the demon mom. And then it ends. But you're like, it's okay that that's the demon mom, because guess what? In this movie, the demon mom is the real mom, because when the demon mom was 8 years old,
dude,
in real
shut
life,
up.
No, let me explain it. This is the most 5-year-old explained it to me like I'm 8 years old.
Yeah.
Little girl goes to House of Mirrors at 8 years old.
Oh, yeah. That
Gets
it was a
switched
House of
out by
Mirrors thing.
Demon Girl.
You're right. You're right. You're
Demon
right.
Girl raises her family,
Who wrote this movie? An idiot did. Yeah.
and the girl that comes out of the ground is all, fuck, I'm fucked up. But that's the real girl. They got switched when she was 8. And she comes up and realizes whatever, and she wins. So then the fucked up Demon Girl really wins, but it is the real girl. But she gets a family that was really never hers. It's fucking weird. And I have to pee.
That does ring true. I do remember seeing that movie. Oh, yeah. Jordan Peele, right? That's his name? Jordan
Yeah,
Peele?
I can't wait to ask him about what he thinks about Black Panther when he gets back.
Oh, it's the best. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's the best Marvel movie. At
It
least.
really is.
Yeah,
It's
at
the
least.
best.
At least, right?
You're joking, right?
I think Jai Michael White might be in that one. So, or at least he should have been. He's a martial artist. It would have made sense. I think I might tell
Is that
this
the
guy.
do-rag guy?
I'm gonna tell. No, remember me and Mike were talking about Jai Michael White. See, you still don't know who he is, right?
No.
He literally is like a buff black dude who's in like martial arts movies.
Michael B. Jordan.
Nope, not him. Michael Jai Michael White. I'm gonna tell this guy Michael White. Oh, so sorry. We thought you were Jai Michael White. I'm gonna tell him that. So sorry to waste your time.
We thought you were Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, back on the trail to Jai Michael White. I got 5 on it.
There's a bunch of horror movies that are doing that now with just like some old song.
Yeah, that seems true. I can't think of any though.
They suck. There's one called Skidamarink where they play Skidamarinky.
Skidamarinky-dink. Really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Isn't that cringe?
Yeah, they gotta leave the kid stuff alone. It's hack at this point.
It really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Long Legs movie really sucked, and it's really been sticking with me.
And what's that guy's name? Nicolas Cage. He said he would never do another horror movie. He's not into violence. He made that quote like a week ago.
He's not into violence.
He probably just hated the movie and what it did to his career. Yeah.
Well, his career is fine. He always does shit like that. That movie fucking sucked. I can't get over it, how bad it was.
Which one?
Long Legs. And people are talking about how, and some people are like, you didn't get it, if you didn't think it was funny. But
Oh
like,
no, one of those.
yeah, but the movie literally beats you over the head with an explanation at the
Yeah,
end.
you're waiting the whole movie. You're like, this could be something. This could be something. They did the whole thing where it's like part 1, part 2, and then part 3 hits, and you're like, fuck, it's falling apart. Fuck, I wanted to like it. Fuck.
Is there any clear twist that we can spoil?
Clear twist, yes.
Let's go.
Because I did not see it coming until it obviously showed the.
All right, guys, we're not spoiling anything, so stay tuned.
No, we're not spoiling. But Jack, you're right. When she jiggles
Spoil
the
it.
door,
Spoil
you're
it.
like, oh, it's all just clicking. Are we spoiling this movie?
No, we're not.
I can
so
do the
stay
same
tuned.
thing I did on the
Listen
last
up.
one.
Turn
Listen
the
up.
volume all the way up. Mike, take
Her
it away.
mom is the
Yep.
accomplice of the bad guy.
The
Oh,
movie
the-
starts off with this thing it does where it brings in the frame of the film and does it in this square of
Like a projector.
vintage, yes. And it shows a snowy house in the middle of nowhere. And it shows a girl in her room grabbing her camera and going out into the snow.
This is the best part of the movie, by the way.
Okay.
She's going out into the snow with her camera because a car pulls up. And nothing's being narrated at this point, right? Because later on she does it with the same thing happening.
Yeah, you see it again. Hate that. It's kind of like the Saw movies do
Once
this.
upon a time, there was a little girl. So little girl goes outside, takes a camera, picture with her camera. She's out in the middle of in like her yard, and it's the silent snow. Sorry, I gotta get in the zone here to explain this.
I like the silent snow
It
vibes.
keeps showing the car on the side street through like some trees. It's like desolate and it's
You
an
know how
isolated
quiet
place.
it is when it snows?
It is quiet.
Yes, that is the craziest
You're right. The
thing.
acoustics of snow, it sops up all that noise.
Well, she like turns around and you see crazy, scary looking dude, but he's out of frame. He's cut off right like above his mouth. It's just like, yeah, he's a tall guy, whatever. And it's pretty much, hello, little angel.
This could have been a short film, and the movie should have just ended. And
Yeah, it could have been super short.
Wow.
Hello, little angel. And she like, I got
These
my
guys-
long legs on today, but some talking cryptically and creepy. Oh, and she takes a picture of him, and then the movie starts. And later on, you find out more of that scene. He comes in there.
That she just happens to be the FBI agent looking for him. It's
Well,
a
yeah, she
stupid
grows up to
movie,
be an
dude.
FBI agent.
Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And she,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not crazy, Mike.
No, that
that's
is-
fucking retarded.
it's wild, it's wild stuff. So
It's not wild.
What you find, it's not wild either.
It's stupid.
You
Just
find out
say it.
later that he ends up yelling a song to her that same day, where he like sings "Bang a Gong," the part where it's like, "Let me stay and I'll make it happy, but tell me to go and I'll come back and get you." Like it's a rock and roll
Bang a
That's
song.
Gong
really
is-
in that song.
It's a real song called Bang a Gong.
It's
That's
not,
not
the right.
really
I didn't
in
do the
that
real
song.
lyrics, but yes, it's the same vibe of what I portrayed. Yes, it's in the song. Troy said. Troy verified it.
Bang a Gong.
Those lyrics that he sings are from Bang a Gong.
I'll look it up, but don't let me lose my synopsis.
I'm playing on my phone so we don't get copyright or anything.
We're still gonna get it.
No, you got it.
Is
Keep-
it real?
Keep
Is it this
telling
one?
your synopsis. I'll look it up.
Is it
Well, you're
this?
dirty and you're sweet, clad in black. Don't look, and I
No,
love you.
tell your synopsis. I'll pull it up.
Later in the movie, the same scene plays out, and you find out that her mom tells this story. This story gets told like 2 times in the movie, but it gets told a 3rd time during this play out of what happened for real. And the mom says, "Once upon a time, there was a family, and no one ever came to see him. No one good, no one bad. Until
heard that.
one day, a man did come, and for some reason." When Longlegs shows up, a creepy motherfucking pale guy talking to your daughter in your backyard, and she takes a picture of him, and he yells a song to her. The mom comes out, and you see the rest of the scene play out where the mom holds the daughter and says, "What are you doing? Who are you?" And he yells that shit at her, and then it cuts away, and you find out that she ends up working for Longlegs, letting him live in the house, making crazy fucked up spiritual dolls that haunt and have the same brain waves as the daughter they're
Kevin's
haunting.
not listening again.
No. The whole thing is
He's
a reach.
listening.
The
It's
whole
just
thing
too
is a
much.
total reach. Yeah, it really is.
But yeah, Mike,
Longlegs
Mike,
makes porcelain dolls, and
there
he
is-
puts the spirit of the girl they're going to make the family murder everyone. And they take it to the house, and it matches the daughter. And the daughter's like, "Oh, a gift from the church." The mom shows up and says, "It's a gift from the church." But it's really Longlegs trying to kill families. And all these families get murdered.
Why?
Because of the husband.
Yeah.
The husband goes crazy because of the doll.
No,
And-
why?
Exactly.
Why? No, why did Longlegs bring a doll there to kill them?
Yeah, seriously.
Why did
What's
he
the
send
motive?
the church lady?
Yeah. What's the motive?
Who knows? Doesn't make no sense. They don't.
They don't
explain
even
it.
do like Satan needs their souls.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
even give you that. Give
Yeah.
me one line.
They
Yeah,
didn't even.
yeah,
They should have
yeah,
explained
yeah.
the hardware scene too. Like obviously he goes to this one hardware store all the time, and the girl knows him. Dad, that weird guy's back again. You think he's about to kill this little girl at a hardware store, but it's anticlimactic, and she just ends up yelling because he's being weird at the counter. "Hello, Angel." She's like, Dad, that weird guy's back again. So it's just showing how he's like part of the local community in the movie. And you're like, this would never happen.
Yeah.
The cops would just get you. You're like a guy in Salisbury walking around with nunchucks. They're going to get you.
You're wearing a robe in the store with powder on your face.
And frilly
Seems like
little
a
pirate
bad
shirt.
movie.
But Mike's also wrong. Those lyrics aren't from Bang a Gong.
Okay.
Let me in now and it will be nice. I'll come back once, not twice. That's not from that.
So I was confused then.
It's just a stupid ass thing the guy says.
Get it on.
He yells that
Get
part.
it on.
And what is the bang a gong thing?
I don't know what you're talking about. With
It's in
that.
our
I have
group text
no
that we
idea what
all
you're
were
talking
in
about.
and we looked at it.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's a good song though. Bang a gong. Good song.
I don't know how it relates to the film.
It doesn't.
Bang
I
a
guess it
gong.
doesn't.
Get it on.
No. Dude, something's off here. Something's off here, Jack.
The fucking
How
film.
T-Rex inspired Longlegs. Rolling Stone. Longlegs behind T-Rex. Nicolas Cage's.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be like the singer, the glam rocker singer guy. But
But the lyrics aren't part of the song, but they do play Bang a Gong in the movie, so forgive me for my confusion.
But they say like Longlegs he used to be a glam rocker. And you're like, who told you that? It's not in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dee Snider was a glam rocker. I know that.
I mean, but that's not in the movie. Like that's just like some background lore. Where do you get that? Where do you get it?
Yeah, yeah.
If you're a person, I will go see movie. You go see movie. You leave movie.
He was a
that's
rocker.
You don't get that.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
That's weird.
I hate shit like that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
This is why I was
You
confused.
don't have to
though.
explain to me. If you have to explain to me why it's good, it's not good.
Yeah.
It should stand on its own. I say it about music, say it about movies, say it about everything.
It's so true,
The music is the worst thing too, because you're like, he's a guy in his mom's
Yeah,
basement.
yeah,
He does it all himself.
yeah.
He made the beat, he rapped on it, and
Yeah,
he played the
seriously,
trombone. You're like, but it
seriously.
sounds like shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Apparently,
so true.
Nicolas Cage was a former glam rocker in the movie. The serial killer Longlegs was, but that's still.
But how does
Where
that-
that information
Why didn't
comes
we get
from.
to see?
Yeah.
Any
Is
of
there
it?
a newspaper clipping that gets a pause on and find that information? Even if that's the case,
Maybe.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I see your point.
the movie opens up with that stupid projector frame, and it's a quote from the Bang a Gong song, and the quote's more creepy than what he says. Well, you're slim and you're weak. You've got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. And that's what it starts with.
That
And you're
says
like,
that in that song?
Weird.
Wow.
But he sings the whole. He pretty much says, "Let me stay, and I will. It'll be okay, and tell me to go, and I'm gonna kill you all." So I guess he lets her stay because of the scary song. It totally makes sense. Totally makes sense.
The Hydra is like a multiple-headed beast, right?
Yep. Yep.
So you got 3 heads of teeth on you.
More than 3. That's the whole point of the Magic the Gathering Hydra deck. You multiply.
Hydra heads. Let's talk about how many Hydra heads there were before we wrap up.
Hydra. That's also in Marvel.
In Greek mythology, it had 9. 9 heads.
Well, you know they're going to make a Hercules live action film in a couple years.
Don't care.
They start filming.
That was one Disney movie that missed me. I remember going
I
to
like Hercules.
I remember
yeah.
going to Hercules birthday parties, and I don't know if it was
Wow.
because I was born in 1990,
remember those, yeah.
and the parties I was going to was kids that were born in 91. Something
Oh,
missed.
shit.
Something was off.
We got
and I
more
remember
beer.
watching Hercules at this girl's birthday party and being like, this is the gayest shit I've ever seen. You got a little demon guy. Cut the cheese, cut the cheese, cut the cheese. It was like the first Disney movie that got raunchy.
Isn't Little Demon Guy Danny DeVito?
I hated that movie.
Yeah, you're right. Danny
Or am I
might be
thinking
in
of
there.
And everyone liked the girl. I'm like, she's ugly. Her hair goes like this.
what's the one with David? Is that the one with David Spade?
No, that is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. I love.
But
I've never seen
Hercules
that
is good, man. Hercules was good. It had James Woods as Hades, right?
Hades was a good.
I think
voice.
that was
Woods.
actually Bob Newhart.
It might have been.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it might have fucking been.
I'm just joking. No.
It kind of sounded like him, yeah. But yeah, Hades, Hercules was a good, fun movie. Esmeralda, or is that it?
No,
so.
you're not
That's-
liking
what's
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda?
You're not liking Esmeralda, buddy.
No, I don't
What's
know.
Esmeralda?
That's some other Disney. Oh, that's
From, Little Mermaid.
Oh, you're
no,
thinking
no,
of
no.
Anastasia.
No.
Anastasia.
That wasn't Disney.
The
that was
Golden City.
DreamWorks
The
or
Golden
something.
City. Am I thinking of the Golden City? El Dorado.
What the fuck are you guys talking
You're
about?
thinking of another DreamWorks movie, El Dorado.
El
yes.
Dorado was another good animated film from our childhood.
DreamWorks
El
was-
Dorado.
They were trying. They did Prince of Egypt. They were really trying to be Disney.
DreamWorks was good.
DreamWorks did Shrek. That's when
DreamWorks-
they really hit.
DreamWorks animation.
Yeah, I've
was
seen
fantastic.
all the Chris Farley Shrek clips.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be Shrek.
Yeah, he was Shrek. They made almost the whole movie.
Yeah, they
He
did.
died.
Yeah,
Overdose.
you can watch like a bunch of that movie with him as Shrek.
Hey,
but the
look-
animation is all fucked up.
It might not have been as good.
It wouldn't.
Everything happens for a reason. Mike Myers killed that.
Mike Myers came in and was like doing a bunch of different voices, and then he's like the fifth day he was like, "I'm gonna make him Scottish. He's gonna be Scottish."
He's going to be
Yeah.
Scottish.
Because I think Mike Myers is like
He's Scott.
pretty
He's
Scottish
Scott.
guy.
He's Scott.
And
Yep.
they just gave Shrek a sort of like scaly little Scottish little vest, and it worked.
game over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They in Shrek, and I'm telling you, what did he say? And the squatters. He's like making a deal. He's like, your swamp will be free if you go and
Shrek-
rescue the princess for me.
Shrek is so perfect with the fairy tale vibes and all
It
the
is.
little references.
That was a perfect movie. Yeah.
Yeah, you got three blind. Every little three blind mice are there. Everyone
Gingerbread
moves
man.
into his swamp, and he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
You got kicked out of the fairy tale kingdom? Why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to this guy." And then he goes and talks to him. Realizes
Shrek
he has
was
to rescue the
funny.
bitch for him. Bitch falls in love with him. Bitch ends up being an ogre in human form.
Mike, we've seen the movie.
Shrek is so crazy.
You know they're making more movies, but it's not Shrek. You know what they're making now?
Puss.
Puss in Boots.
No, no.
Those
you know
are
what they're making
great
now?
movies.
Donkey. They're making donkey
Eddie
movies
Murphy's
now.
dying.
Eddie
He
Murphy
needs
has
money.
signed on for donkey movies.
He's gonna die soon.
Eddie Murphy got the deal when they wanted him for the movie, and he was like, "Nah." They're like, "We'll give you a percentage deal," which is like unheard of nowadays.
Mhm.
Like you get a percentage.
Oh,
Instead of a
yeah,
flat fee, you get a
yeah,
percentage.
yeah.
And he gets a percentage of all the Shrek movies, like,
Yikes.
no matter what they do. And it's like,
yikes, that's huge.
he could fly the moon and back like
Yeah.
50 times
Yeah.
off of Shrek.
You know something that's kind of funny? Shrek would be the same movie if they didn't cast Eddie Murphy and instead they casted Chris
I
Rock.
thought I was gonna say Martin Lawrence.
It would be the same movie with Chris Rock.
I think that maybe Shrek could. Fuck.
Chris
That's
Rock.
racist.
Picture Chris Rock's voice coming out of that donkey. It'd be great.
No, it would have been like Shrek. Shrek, are you crazy, Shrek?
That's fine.
It wouldn't have been as good. Donkey needs that under. It's a donkey.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'm making waffles as Chris Rock. Not as good.
Yeah.
I'm making waffles. Shrek,
was-
you want me to
everyone-
make waffles?
That was the best part.
Smells
yeah.
like fudge. Smells like soft up in here, Shrek. Okay, all right.
But
Listen, beer. I need to read about it.
Lithgow's in
Oh,
that
okay.
too. John Lithgow.
Oh yeah, he's fuckwad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. But Shrek is like a cultural, like household name type thing now.
Yeah. I mean, bigger than Toy Story. Bigger than
They
Some of the great-
It's not bigger than Toy Story.
it might be.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
that to the Woodies.
Hi, I'm Woody.
Tell that
Howdy,
to-
You can't go to Disney World and hang out with Shrek, Kev. You
Yeah,
can
that's
go to
a good point.
DreamWorks Land, maybe. Maybe
They
Mike
should make
Myers.
a swamp theme park.
Shrek Swamp. That would be funny.
DreamWorks, where's your theme park? How much shit would you have? Shrek and what
DreamWorks,
else?
Where's your theme works?
They got Mario World and
That place is small. But I saw a YouTube video of a guy who went and ate every food there.
dude.
Way
Wait.
too much money.
Wait, imagine a DreamWorks theme park. It would have Shrek and like Prince of Egypt.
And
What else?
Iron Giant.
Really? Okay. We got a legit
think
park
about
here.
all these other cool ones that were was Treasure Planet Disney or was that
Oh
DreamWorks?
yeah.
That was
There's
DreamWorks.
more. Yeah, DreamWorks animated
Ants
films.
and Bugs Life.
Oh,
That
man,
one
this-
was Disney, one was DreamWorks.
Ants was.
Yeah,
Shark Tale, Kung Fu Panda.
We're going to DreamWorks World.
DreamWorks World.
dude.
Wait, is King's Dominion DreamWorks World?
Dude, you hit Over the Hedge, dude. You hit
That's
the
a
Over
funny
the Hedge.
movie.
Yes,
That's a-
yes.
I remember going to this fancy dentist place my sister had to go to. And I was like, why couldn't I ever go to this dentist place?
Yeah,
My teeth weren't that
Madagascar.
fucked up, I guess.
Who doesn't like Madagascar?
Yeah, the
I don't. But
Dude,
a lot of people do.
First time I ever fingered a girl was in Madagascar.
To the-
Jesus.
you
you traveled all that way. You traveled all that way just to finger a girl from Madagascar.
Jack's like watching
Yeah, she was a
Moto
slave,
likes you, and he's fingering a girl. I like to
No,
move
dude.
it, move it.
Jerry-
I like to move it, move it. He's fingering some
Jax is
fucking
out
teenage
there.
girl in the fucking movie theater.
Jerry Seinfeld is at DreamWorks World because B movie.
Oh, I love. You know, my wife
my
is
God.
absolutely obsessed with B movie. How funny is that?
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said.
You got like a plushie up there.
No, but she loves that movie. It's like her favorite movie. You ask her what her favorite movie is. She says Jerry Seinfeld's DreamWorks B movie. Yeah,
That movie is not good.
Wait,
yeah.
It's like-
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But if I ask her that, would she say it like that? It's Jerry Seinfeld's
no,
dream.
no. Like it's a weird ass movie. It really is.
We're talking. Actually, I'm not gonna say it's bad. It got a 6.1 on IMDb and a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's got a good story. It's got a good lesson to it.
What's the
and it's
story
wild.
arc? To not kill the bees. Honey?
Yeah, pretty much has a story to it.
Why
Bees
did
are
they make
important.
Seinfeld look like the lead singer from Alien Ant Farm
Oh wow.
Bees are coming back, dude.
or Smash Mouth?
Remember bees were gone for so long?
Mhm.
They're coming back because people are finally waking up not to kill the bees.
Bees are coming back in a big way. What's that? Oh no, Pulp Fiction. Cocaine's dead. Heroin's coming back in a big way.
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
I should know it.
Dude, they did Chicken Run.
Well, Chicken Run is amazing. I watch Chicken Run at least once a year, and that's not an exaggeration. Have you seen Chicken Run lately?
I'm gonna tell you my Chicken Run story. I've told it on here before.
They did Spirit
Yeah, I
Stallion
probably
of the
talked
Cimarron.
about Chicken Run on here before because I love that fucking movie.
I'm not a huge fan of Chicken Run.
Why?
Only because when it came out, I was going to a daycare place where I
What?
was
No,
one
you
of the
weren't.
Yes, I was. I was one of the oldest people. I would still it was right in the days before where I was probably like 11.
Chicken Run came out in 2000.
I,
So you were
okay,
11.
I was just about to say I was 10 to 11, staying at Miss Jeannie's during the summer days where my sister would get babysat because I wasn't quite old enough to stay at home.
with your sister. Yeah.
13, I stayed at home. 14,
Yeah, if you were
2004, VH1, like we were talking about, Black Eyed Peas days, I was there. I was home alone.
Well, you have to
watching.
take care of your sister.
I kept an eye.
Theoretically,
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave the house and hang out until my parents were back from work. You know what I
because
mean?
you couldn't leave her alone.
Right. I was a good big brother. But I will tell you what, I kind of lost track. When it came, oh yeah,
Chicken Run. Sorry,
came
my
out.
bad. That's my bad.
I had to go during these grueling summer days, and I got to go hang out in the woods and hang out at the daycare center. I had fun there. It
Like
was fun.
fires.
Late fires, but maybe a magnifying glass or two. But I remember eating my first roly-poly bug at this place.
Oh man,
But this
your
was
first
before I
one,
was
huh?
a teenager.
Did someone make you eat it?
No, I was like, I made someone eat it. I was like, initiation, bitch. It's like Ryan Mariner, you're eating this.
No way, Ryan, my old first
Not
grade
Mariner,
best friend.
Ryan, not Ellis either, because that guy's a killer. What's the other one?
He's free.
He's free, yay!
Oh God,
Let's not talk about that.
But
lock
yeah,
him up.
with the thing I was talking about.
Wait, what? Oh no, I don't got it. I looked for that sample too. Red Bar found the perfect bars closing sample. I can't find it. If you find it, send it to me.
had it.
Nope.
You got the truck backing up in that. thing.
Yep.
But Chicken Run. I remember there was this kid, Curtis. My sister was even like, if I was 10 and we're 6 years apart, I guess she needed to be at daycare. She's like 4. There's this kid, Curtis. He's like 2 or 3. He just
Wait,
learned
who's
it.
6 years younger than you?
My sister, we're 6 years apart.
You fucking serious?
So I would have been, either way. If I was 10 and we were watching Chicken Run, she's 4. There's all these babies. There's toddlers. I'm definitely the oldest one there. And there's like one more kid, that my buddy Ryan, who likes Star Wars, he would get sent there. And then we both like parted our ways. But he was weird. He liked Darth Vader. He was like one of the Star Wars kids that liked Darth Vader. I was like, oh, you're going to be a killer
That's
one
not
day.
good.
So anyways.
Where was his dad?
There was this kid, Curtis.
No. Answer my question.
He had a single mom.
Yeah.
They brought Burger King every day. I got to eat half of his
Wait, are we
sausage, egg,
talking
and
about
cheese.
Ryan M?
We're talking about, nope.
No.
I was
no.
confused about him.
I just knew that the kid that liked Star Wars, his dad wasn't around, or Darth Vader, his dad wasn't around.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Definitely not.
Yep.
He's
That's-
like, I am not.
Luke, you have no father.
Yeah.
It's nothing important, but with the Chicken Run thing, there was this kid whose parents sent him with the cassette of Chicken Run every day. It was
Aw.
like part of the day's thing, but it wouldn't just be once. Curtis would beg for the Chicken Run over and over until we watched it 3 times a day whenever he wanted.
I was like that, but I was like that with Wizard of Oz.
Dude, one
Weird.
day, Miss Jeannie gave back the Chicken Run and said, no more Chicken Run to the family. We watch it at home. No more Chicken Run.
The claymation chicken.
Even
Run.
she got sick of it. So I think Chicken Run's a good movie, but I got sick of it.
My wife also loves Chicken
I
Run.
remember the food looking good in it. When the people eat the pot,
The pot pie. Yep. Yep.
so juicy.
They just released a new one this year. Did you see that one? I did.
No, I don't watch
Yeah.
Over the Hedge or no.
No, I'm talking about Chicken Run, like 3. They did Chicken Run 3 this year.
Wow, they're still trying to get out. The chickens are still
Crazy.
trying to get out.
Anything that has any type of power, they're remaking it. Oh, yeah.
Chicken Run's really funny because it's like a British movie, but there's like an American ass character.
Yep, and he's awesome, and he's voiced by Mel
Yeah,
Gibson.
he's like a rock star.
The best.
He's still doing the voice.
I think they canceled him. I think someone else did the voice in the new one. I remember thinking that. Like, wow,
Because
Mel
what he
Gibson.
said about the Jews, dude.
Dude, Mel Gibson can't do anything anymore.
He made
He's
a whole
one of the
movie
greatest-
about how they killed Jesus.
Yeah, he did, and he's a goat for it.
He's awesome. He's
They need to remember what they did.
Yeah, they killed him.
Jesus.
They could have just not. They could have left it alone.
Pontius Pilate, dude.
Yep.
Judas Iscariot.
How much do you think he got?
No, Judas
Pontius-
sold him out. Pontius is just the guy who.
Judas paid Pontius, right? Am I wrong?
No, he did. Pontius Pilate.
He was.
I don't know. I
Pontius
can't remember.
Pilate, like, if I remember, this is very vague, but he was like,
I'm
I
embarrassing
don't have a
myself.
bad heart. I don't want to do bad things.
But I want this.
But
I'm
everybody
on this-
wants this.
He's like the main cop. I'm the main cop of the town.
Yeah.
You got to kill Jesus because all the not Philistines.
No, not the Philistine.
No, there was a name for these religious elites that were like,
I can't think of it. Yeah.
fuck, man. They had a name. They
Yeah.
were depicted as old, really older, bearded, wizard-looking guys in
Can't
the
think of
Bible.
it, but I know what you're talking about.
And they were the people that were like, Jesus is bad.
They were called Jews.
King Herod.
They called him something.
Did you all see the Europa
The
yet?
persecutors?
Y'all watch Europa yet?
What's that?
The Last War, Jack? Europa? I'm taking that as a no, everybody. But no, it's a crazy band documentary I've been talking about for the past 3 weeks. I've watched it with the wife. It's a band documentary.
Oh,
Yeah. I've watched it. I've seen it.
The Pharisees.
Yeah.
But they were pretty
You're
much.
right. That's it. Pharisees.
This is pretty much
Yep.
what happened, according to the gospel. Jesus was arrested on the first day of Passover by an elite council of Jewish
King
elders.
Herod. Yep.
They were threatened by his teachings and accused him of blasphemy for claiming to be the king of the Jews. Although these people wanted to execute him, they lacked the authority to do so. So they took him to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea, for sentencing. Pilate, pressured by the
Yes.
crowd, sentenced him.
That's exactly how it
Pontius
happened.
Pilate sentenced him to death. That's what.
Mob rule.
Dude, there was a cartoon where they said, "We have Jesus," and then they had like 3 murderers. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Barabbas, the murderer.
Barabbas,
They were like,
yeah, I remember all
"Do
this.
you want
Barabbas,
Jesus to
Barabbas.
die? Who didn't do anything or kill anyone? He turned some water into wine. He made some fish.
I think
a
they
million
said the
fish.
opposite because the crowd was chanting Barabbas, Barabbas.
We choose Barabbas.
They wanted Barabbas to live.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I was
Yep.
saying, like, in this cartoon, it was like another Hanna-Barbera cartoon where the kids show up and Jesus is getting killed this
The
time.
greatest man never lived. What did they do?
But
Killed
listen,
him.
he
Killed him.
says
Killed him.
in this cartoon, they made a musical out of it. They said, Jesus to live or Barabbas, the murderer, to live. And they said, we choose Barabbas.
Yeah.
You know why they made a
We
musical
choose
like
Barabbas.
that? If they made a musical like that, so you would remember that till this fucking day, dude.
Prince of Egypt is still DreamWorks' best movie.
But she should have just wrote the word Moses.
On the basket or something?
Yeah.
I found it. CBN's The Easter Promise. We choose Barabbas.
Wow.
Let's see if I can find the actual part where they say it.
I love how sometimes these old
wow.
videos only come through the right ear.
Yeah, they bring Jesus
Yeah,
down.
a lot of mono stuff. back
Yeah.
then. A lot of mono. But you would think that whoever uploaded this would just do us the favor of mirroring the mono.
Or just make it mono, make it right down the middle, but
Yeah,
it's in
yeah.
my right ear. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is true mono.
Yeah.
This is true mono.
It's
Holy
pretty,
shit.
It's opera. One will give life, the other lose. Which one, guys?
We choose Barabbas.
It's gonna be right now. It's gonna bring it up.
He's cool. Jesus.
One guy was
not.
like, "We choose Barabbas."
I'm still cool.
They want that guy to live. That straight up Frank Zappa looking guy to
Yeah,
live.
exactly.
That's what the point is, dude.
That's Hook right there. That's Captain Hook.
I'm gonna watch Hook when I get home. I love when something like that comes up on the pod and I go home and turn it on.
Hook? Is that live action or
Live action Hook.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Oh, God.
Robin Williams. I love it.
Rufio.
I love that movie. It gets a lot of hate, but it's a movie I used to watch.
We
all the
loved
time
it
when I
in
was
my
a kid.
friend circles. Oh yeah.
Guess what? We're doing it again.
Yeah. No. Hanna-Barbera, the greatest biblical animator of our lifetime.
Oh, the blood! It just hits.
Well, and it's got like Johnny Quest and shit like
Johnny
that.
Quest.
So
I had
much
Johnny
more.
Quest glow
So
in the
much
dark
more.
Whitey tighties. Sorry.
Hanna-Barbera did the guy's
were
eyes
sick.
coming out of his head when he sees a hot girl. That's Hanna-Barbera. You know?
No.
Remember when we watched that?
The Mask. The Mask is Hanna-Barbera.
Remember when we watched that really scary Ren and Stimpy thing on here?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. That shit was so fucking
That was so
scary.
crazy,
I
man. It
don't
really
think
was.
Hanna-Barbera didn't do the eye thing.
He did the eye thing, right?
No.
That's Looney Tunes. That's,
Yeah.
No, that's Hanna-Barbera. It's a wolf. A wolf. That's
That's
Hanna-Barbera.
Looney.
No.
Watch.
I will die on this hill.
Watch the difference. Okay, there's no difference. There's no apparent.
With the heart beating out of his
No,
chest.
Hanna-Barbera, wolf, eye out of the head.
With the heart beating out of his chest, too, right?
The Mask was a tribute to Hanna-Barbera, if you don't realize that already. The
You're
Mask.
right.
Yep.
Well, then again, this is a stock video. This
This
is not.
it.
This is Hanna-Barbera. He is the inspiration.
Is the heartbeat out of his chest too?
That wasn't.
And that's why in the mask, his eyes come out. The mask is literally just
Howlin' Wolf cartoon was made by.
Hanna-Barbera, very funny guy.
It was
Turn
just
this off.
this person just knows it was in the mask. And
Wait, is
likes
Tex Avery the same as Hanna-Barbera? Tex Avery? I used to watch the Tex Avery show on Cartoon Network.
Kevin,
Anybody else?
You are talking about Tex Avery and not Hanna-Barbera.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you, because that name comes up in the tattoo shop.
Do you remember the Tex Avery show on Cartoon Network? Tex
familiar with that at
Avery, and it was like, I didn't know at the time, it was a throwback cartoon show.
Kevin, you have found out what your tattoo's going to be. Because guess what happened the other day?
Kevin's not going to desecrate his body.
You never.
I was somewhere,
His
Kevin.
body's a temple, dude.
Temple.
I couldn't even tell you where I was.
I regret all my tattoos.
My body is a Jewish synagogue.
But guess who I ran into?
What?
Somewhere around town.
Ryan Ellis.
Jesus, because he's everywhere?
Kenny
or
Flight.
somebody?
The old
Really?
flight
What did he
master.
say? Did he recognize you, or do you recognize him, or what happened?
No,
The
here's
old
what it
flight
was.
master.
I was at my work smoking my nicotine, and I'm out front, and this car pulls around,
And it's
he's-
Kenny Flight?
He pulls the window down. And I'm like, I know you. What's up, man? I'm taking my dog to the vet because it's that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the animal
He had a
vet.
dog, and he was taking it to a vet? Wow,
Yeah,
good for
and
Kenny.
he said, I need to get in here for some work soon, like everyone says. You know?
Kenny said that?
And he said, and I don't know how you came up, but he said, you said you would never get a tattoo or something. You were like talking about it with him one time,
yeah.
and he was just like, said you might not know what you want, and this is what you want right here, Tex Avery.
Maybe. If anything, I'd get
I
Tex
don't know
Avery.
why
That's
you came
classic.
up, but he literally thought
Dude.
the only thing because I know Mike through Kevin.
Well,
we
I'm
have
a
to talk
pressure
about
him.
Kevin. So
I'm
he was
a
like,
pressure him to get it.
Kevin, don't
Piercing,
get
too.
a tattoo, dude.
I'll never get a tattoo.
Never get a tattoo.
yeah,
dude.
Jack should have never gotten a tattoo.
I
either,
regret
huh?
my tattoos.
He
too.
regrets them, dude.
I look at my tattoos. I think about how I hurt the Lord when I got them.
Yeah, I mean, it says it pretty
You
clearly.
just didn't stick to it. Now you look silly. Get more. No, you don't look silly. Your little cluster is fire. You got to add to that
look.
cluster.
Man, I got to
I
piss.
got a
I'm going to piss real
tattoo,
quick.
and now I look silly, and the Lord is sad at the same time.
You think the Lord? You think the Lord's sad at you? I don't think the Lord's sad at you, my boy.
What do you think about these beers? The worst thing about these beers,
Everything's
is the
been
fact-
multi.
No, the fact that they make these,
No, that one's really good.
the doubles taste better, is dangerous. And look, this is why I hate Deadpool. Look what they did. Look.
Gay effort. They changed the effort to fart. They changed the effort to fart.
Isn't that funny? Fart. It's an effort. Fart.
When Deadpool comes out, I'm going to not like it. No,
It'll be
I might
okay.
like it. I remember seeing 2 and being like, oh, they really overdid it this time. He's like literally gets his legs cut off halfway through the movie. So he's sitting in his apartment with the blind lady.
Oh, and he has baby legs.
And TJ Hooker's there. TJ Miller's there. And he's like, hey, I'm the guy that makes fun of you all the time because you're Ryan Reynolds, right? And you're really sharp. But guess what? I'm sharper. You're a fool. I hate
And
you.
TJ Miller's comedy special is based off that retard in the front row. Have you seen this?
He goes in on that guy.
Well, he makes fun of his cargo pants, and the guy's like, I have cargo pants because I like them, and they're comfortable, and I don't put anything in the pockets, though. And the guy's like,
He's like,
TJ
I know you think I'm going to...
He's like, I think I want to make fun of him, but I'm not going to make fun of him. But what that retard guy says at the end is like, I loved you in the Deadpool movies. I love you in Deadpool. So this movie's for fucking retards.
It's true.
But that's why
true.
that's why the retard guy came to see him. He's like, the guy from Deadpool is coming to my town, so I'm going to go see him. And he went twice because he said, and he was filming a special there, so they did 3 shows. And he said he sat in the back on Friday, and then he bought a ticket for Sunday or whatever, and sat up front. He said it was so great Friday in the back, so it must be 10 times better in the front.
Was it?
I mean, if you're that guy with the limited capacity that he has, it sure was.
This is even better.
But I wonder if TJ Miller's in the one we're going to go see.
TJ Miller's
probably-
not in. You heard about their falling out, right?
No.
He's been throwing Ryan Reynolds under the bus
Because Ryan
Because
Reynolds
the
is
cell
probably
phone company or
insufferable.
what?
at every single interview he's done.
Many
And the
fans are
biggest
wondering
one-
why T.J. Miller is not in Deadpool 3. Well, here's why. He had a falling out with Ryan Reynolds in 2022 where the actor said that Reynolds was horrifically mean to him on the set.
Yeah, look up T.J. Miller, Adam Carolla, and try to find a clip that's under
I'm the
5
type
minutes.
of guy who will burn that fucking bridge over one bad interaction.
Yeah, don't be an asshole to me, motherfucker.
If you say one thing weird to me, like at like the craft services cart, I'll fucking quit, and even if it's the worst thing for my career ever.
I don't buy it. So
Where's
hopefully
the
we
hump?
can.
Where's
You don't
the
buy
hump?
it. You
Where's
don't
the
buy
hump?
it.
What he's saying about Ryan Reynolds, what T.J. Miller is saying about Ryan Reynolds,
would
I
he
do not
quit?
buy.
Well, but
I need a hump. 'cause
It
there's
seems
no
like
hump.
I think T.J. Miller has some crazy like self-sabotage thing going on. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was like the lead of that Silicon
seems
Valley
crazy.
show,
He seems
and
crazy.
He quit to do the Emoji Movie and be the Mucinex guy when he was like the star of Silicon Valley.
he's weird. Yeah,
He left the show at its peak to be the Mucinex guy and be in the Emoji Movie.
and like literally like
Isn't that crazy?
like Ryan Reynolds. No, sorry, my
the
bad.
Emoji Movie?
Apparently
Yeah.
they worked out their thing, though.
Yeah, Adam Carolla asked him, "Why do you hate Ryan Reynolds so much?" This might be good too, though.
I bet not. I heard he's very mean.
Yeah, he has.
Oh shit.
He keeps saying he's
It
so
was really
mean.
cool.
This
He
is the
told
new-
me
this
to
is-
Pause
say-
really quick, really
This
quick.
is him saying that
Really
they've
quick pause.
fixed it.
But so what you're talking about is from Adam Carolla. This
Yep.
is newer.
It might be newer.
So
No,
Jim
yeah.
Jim Norton asks him about it.
yeah, I have the Corolla thing too, but if it's
I wanna hear this.
If it's
I wanna hear-
settled,
check
it's
this out.
settled. If it's settled, it's
I've
settled.
never seen this, so this is
You don't
fresh
think
for
that
everybody.
a fucking famous Ryan Reynolds? I mean, I don't like Ryan Reynolds as a person. Probably he does funny things.
Dude,
I love
it's
Ryan
his-
Reynolds.
It's Ryan Reynolds' fucking movie. I'm sure he's stressed the fuck out.
Right, he's not gonna be nice. Don't expect to be buddy
and
buddy.
The original explanation on Adam Carolla's show is such bullshit to me.
And I talk about this all the time. It's fucking work. Not everybody has to like everybody.
Yeah, it's work.
The shit has to get done.
Yeah,
Just get the job done.
he's being a bitch. Yeah.
Who cares who likes
Kinda
everybody? Who
said,
cares who's nice to everybody?
and it was a misunderstanding. So I emailed
He's such a
back.
he got put in his place.
But I can also,
He-
but no, I can also see myself flipping out like him and quitting. So
Now it's like,
I see
fine.
both sides.
But now he doesn't have the third movie. Maybe he'll get the fourth.
He hasn't needed
Wow.
everything.
Did
He's so
you
rich.
think he would get back to you or no?
No, what's ridiculous is it was just me telling a story from on set that I thought was weird. That was
Yeah,
it.
and you
But I
made
just
it
wasn't
to be the
thinking
biggest thing
about
ever.
it.
We got to watch the Corolla thing, I think.
Yeah,
I think you might have to.
fucked up, didn't he?
Yeah,
The Corolla story is just not that bad.
Dude, he's backpedaling here like
yeah,
crazy.
he is. He is.
He got reached out to by someone else, maybe not Ryan Reynolds.
You're totally
I
right.
think that Ryan
Is this it?
Maybe we got to see
and
if it's cool.
Reynolds.
Adam Carolla?
Kate thinks
I
he
can't believe it's
hates-
that hard
he's
to
like-
find.
This is not it.
So he was like,
Adam
you know what's
Carolla?
great about you,
Is this
Weasel?
the
You're
Carolla
not
show?
the star, but you just, you do just enough exposition
actually,
that it's
this
funny,
is it.
and then we can leave and get back to the real movie.
riffing.
Well, he's right. Obviously.
Yeah, he is right.
Sure.
But it's not the beginning of it.
Go back.
But it's it.
Start that back over. The guy.
Yeah.
It's like horrifically mean to me.
Is this the very beginning?
But to me,
You might be able to go to the very
as if-
beginning.
as if I'm Weasel.
He was mean to me.
Kate thinks he hates. Kate thinks he's super frenemy with me, or even just that he hates me. I could see him hating me.
Which is
But
fine.
I
You just work
said-
together.
I
You
said
can hate each
on
other.
Hot Ones. I went on Hot Ones, and I said that.
He's weird.
What was great about Deadpool is they covered up his handsome face because he's so distracting. He must know this.
Dude, he
it's
seems
so
bad.
strange.
TJ Miller looks bad here.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, keep
Guys
going.
don't want to laugh at him because he looks like the guy that fucked your high school girlfriend.
That's true. You can't be that hot and be
Girls
funny.
don't really want to laugh.
That's
at
a
him.
true
They
thing.
think
Hilarious.
he's cute, so
Dane
they'll
Cook
just
did
make
it.
it like Ryan Gosling.
They look the same.
Girls don't
Dane
care.
Cook's
if
probably
he,
hotter than Ryan Reynolds.
Well, they always say that if you're
is
too hot, you
talking
can't be
or
funny.
acting.
I can be the guy who says that Dane Cook's hotter than him, and he did lesser stuff and did the same.
You think Danko's hotter than Ryan Reynolds? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for my
You're
money.
sorry mistaken there.
Yeah, I think you're way wrong.
All right,
But
so you
Mike's
guys-
the gay one though, so
He's going to be long-winded, so let me sum it up. Still play it, but let me sum it up. He's like, Ryan Reynolds was mean to me in character as Deadpool on set.
exactly.
That's his whole story.
But he's such a good comedian that when you cover his face, he's so quick.
Yeah, it is
so
better than
funny.
he's ugly.
So I love him as a
I
comedian.
agree with that.
But I think after he got super,
He's just
super
saying stuff
famous
he
from
shouldn't
the
be
first
saying.
Deadpool,
Though. Just talking.
then things kind of changed. I think he was like,
He doesn't even know what to
"You guys
say. He's
see?"
such an idiot.
And
Yeah.
then I think
Just
he-
say
I
it.
don't
What was
know.
so
I mean,
bad?
would I work with him again?
No, because it was so
No.
bad. Say what was
No,
bad.
I would not work with him.
That
again.
much vitriol.
yeah, that's
But
so
I've
fucking
said
gay.
that
What an
about
idiot.
Michael Bay, and now
Oh, I have free
I'll
money
work-
again?
I'll
no.
work with anyone whenever because it's just
Money.
work.
It's a job.
It's work. You don't have to. I hate it.
Who are
And actually,
you?
skip ahead a little bit. We got to hear exactly what
Everybody
Ryan Reynolds said. to him.
Everyone doesn't have to like everybody, and
That should be
everyone
good.
doesn't
That should
have
be
to be
good.
nice to everybody.
On
Just get the job
Deadpool,
done.
where he said,
Here it
let's
is.
do one more take.
Here it is, exactly what
And I
it
was
is.
like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then as the character, he was like horrifically mean. to me.
Horrifically mean.
But
As the
to me-
character. Do you remember him saying that 2
But
seconds ago?
and it's not even that mean. Check it out.
Cathartic.
as if I'm Weasel.
Right.
So he was like,
Is
you know
Weasel
what's
the
great
character
about
name?
you, Weasel? You're not the star, but you just, you do just enough exposition that it's funny, and then we can leave and get back to the real
So he's
movie.
riffing.
Well, he's right.
And that's that's his
He is
answer.
right,
Yeah, that's
but I
exactly
also
why
don't
he
like
said
that Ryan
How much
Reynolds.
riffing?
Because I'm not.
I don't like that Ryan Reynolds is hiding behind the Deadpool thing.
But maybe he's not though. That's just
Dead-
his little story. He's riffing.
Yeah, you're right. But
he's
if Dead-
riffing on a
if
movie
Ryan-
set.
If Ryan Reynolds is gonna have like the executive producer little role thing there,
Can
take
you
off
imagine?
your gay ass and burn shit
Yeah,
and be like,
can
hey, I'm the boss. Stop
Dude, but
fucking
who's
sucking.
to say
you
he
imagine
wasn't
if
actually
he's-
riffing?
You
Who's
don't
to
know that.
say?
You don't know that. You imagine
Yeah.
being in the heat of Hollywood on a set, and you're like, he's
There's
still
so
got the
many
mask
people.
on, and he's like doing this thing to me. He's like yelling at me as Ryan Reynolds, but he's doing it with the mask on to make it a power trip.
And you're like, I could go make a Mucinex commercial and make the same amount of money. I kind of see where he's coming
That's
from.
fair.
I don't see where he's
I
coming
think
from.
they're both
at
pretty
all.
gay.
You could quit
At all.
If you could make the same amount of money without getting
Then
yelled
why
at.
did you sign the contract? And he's not yelling at you. He's freestyling. You know how
it was
big
2 movies ago.
improv?
It's 2 movies ago when he signed the contract.
Improv is really big. Ryan Reynolds is trying to improv, and he's getting offended over it. What a bitch! Like,
I
I can't believe it.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
also the thing where like not everybody has to like everybody make the movie, but if Ryan Reynolds wanted to be mean to him and tell him to do the thing, he shouldn't have to be like, I'm Deadpool, you're Weasel.
Yeah, I see that point there, but you have to assume that's correct. Like, you know,
Yeah,
what I mean,
I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure it probably is. Correct.
He's lucky
But
that
don't be a
he's-
bitch and be like, I'm Deadpool, you're Weasel, you're not good, I'm the star.
I agree with
but we
that.
have to
but I
assume
also,
all that. You
I
know
think
what I mean?
that
We have to
Weasel-
assume all of that.
Yeah, you're right because Deadpool does always break the fourth wall or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm Deadpool.
He was probably just trying to freestyle another line, and it might have made the
I
movie.
think he
might
might
not.
have been trying to put him in his fucking place.
It's a possibility.
TJ Miller playing Weasel is lucky that he gets to be a good-looking Weasel. Because if you look back, I don't think Weasel was very good.
Oh, he's good looking too? Tell us, you're the gay one.
Yeah, he's good-looking compared to Weasel. Have
In
you
what?
seen? Weasel is a character in that DC movie with Harley Quinn,
You've
the
seen a
Suicide
DC
Squad.
Never seen a DC
Oh, I
movie
haven't
in my
actually.
life.
I haven't.
Weasel. They send him in with a Suicide Squad in the beginning of the second
Oh,
Suicide
he's
Squad.
an actual weasel.
I
He's
gotta
an
be really
actual
bad.
weasel
He's
who
an actual
falls
weasel.
down into the helicopter and gets chopped up and drowns in the sea.
Yeah, I've seen Suicide Squad actually.
We gotta wrap this up, don't we?
It's a rapper. Yeah.
What else you got? Why's he running away?
I hope you like music because you're about to meet a rapper.
We can't play music till all three of us are back on the helm.
It's all good. Hey, we had a good episode tonight. It was episode 5, season 4. Season 4 really seems to be where this podcast is getting kicked off and started.
I think we're kicking it off just right.
We're kicking it off. I mean, have you looked at the views? We're getting 300 views a live episode and about 400 views a interview.
Who's watching right now?
I don't
Say
think
something.
I don't think anybody. But
Why not?
maybe 2 people. It seems like people are rewatching our podcast. We
Why
have
wouldn't
2
you
people.
say something?
1 person now. 1 person now.
One
watching.
person watching. Oh, that's so good. No, yes. Since we've been doing these polls, it's been great.
Yeah, I think our last live episode got almost 300 views. Last one, almost 300 views.
Jay
350.
Coulter clip, Jay Coulter Zoom. We got the outdoor session is my favorite session we ever session.
My goal
boys.
for the pod
It
is to
really
be able
was.
to, we got to open a P.O. box.
Okay, yeah.
When
Get people to
if we
send
get
it.
enough people, we'll open a P.O. box.
That'd be
open
great.
some anthrax on the pod. Just fucking die. That'd be sick.
Send us fireworks and drugs through the
Send
mail.
us fentanyl powder. We'll OD.
And
I love
Mike's
how the
right. We
thumbnail
got
is Jack reaching for the grinder in the.
yeah, we
in
got
this.
to do another deck pod. That was so fun.
Look at this reaching for the grinder thumbnail. Oh my god, reaching for the grinder.
That was good.
Reaching.
Yeah,
Oh,
and once dude, you got to come to my new place.
reaching for the
My
grinder.
new garage pod.
Yeah, let's do a garage pod. Let's do a garage pod.
Garage pod.
Let's
Have
do
a little
it.
cat come in and eat some food during it.
Let's do
Oh
it.
my god! Before we end, I gotta tell you about the Del Mar drama, really quick.
Cat drama?
Someone's poisoning cats. Cats are dying all over my
Ooh,
street.
that's terrible. We gotta.
4 are missing from one house, 2 are missing from another house, and the 2 that are missing from the one house have been found, but they found them like shaking and shitting blood. And
That makes
stuff.
me fucking sick.
So someone's poisoning them.
That's crazy. Can
They
we
will-
find?
That's the theory. That's the theory. That
No,
there's
no, it's happening.
That there's so many cats missing, and the 2 were found the exact same sickness, and they were taken to the vet, and the vet was like, can't do it. The cat's dead. Wow. And it was like just like. And
That's terrible.
So someone's poisoning these cats in my neighborhood, and I think I'm gonna try to do some like, boots on the ground.
Please do it.
That makes me so upset.
Yeah. Let's find
Well, there's too many cats in the neighborhood, but hey,
Fuck
don't
off.
poison.
Quit
my
feeding
cat.
them in your garage then. Like,
Yeah, stray
the
cats are
whole
great.
street has a whole fucking system set
That's
up, and then
the-
one person wants to start feeding them rat poison.
The
Charlie, come here.
three cats I feed in my garage were brought down here from Pasadena, so that's the only reason I agreed to.
Don't
feed
let them go get fed by some other fucking asshole.
That's the case.
I'm just saying, it's fucked up no matter how many cats there are. Someone's poisoning cats. That's fucked.
Yeah, well,
Die a bloody death, you fucking
Samantha's
loser.
neighbor has like
Whoever's poisoning.
parents' neighbor has like 10 cats, but he doesn't let them inside.
That's bad.
He takes care of these cats, which is kind of not the best. He doesn't,
I agree.
doesn't give them shots, doesn't spay, doesn't neuter them.
If they're not spayed, not neutered, then maybe I'm kind of starting
But
to...
you shouldn't be the guy 2 streets over putting out
Poisoning
poison.
cat. No.
No, because you will get arrested.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's find this motherfucker. Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
down.
Also,
I
the
might
whole-
the only way to find him is I think I might have to do some boots on the ground, smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee in my
Yep.
truck at the night while it's raining.
Dude, I would like apply to visit that guy in prison just so I could just like sit there and call him a faggot over and over again.
Yep.
Like I hope you get fucking
Prison AIDS, bro. Like,
I hope you get glimpsed
Yeah,
at.
what a weird. I just imagine some like.
Is he
old
happy that they're
guy.
dying? Does he see one eat it and like, are you actually happy? You fucking
It's weird. Yeah,
That's
scum.
crazy.
Scum.
but
of
yeah,
the earth.
the I drove by a lady on my street. I could see she was crying because their second cat she found today was dead.
I would
That's
rather be one
terrible.
of those persons.
That's a big story, actually. That's a big story.
Yeah, we need to blow that up. I'd
Yeah.
rather be a person that like lives in a place where 80 cats live in my porch than be some fucking asshole
Yeah, we'll move the spruce.
who
tree.
hates
Cats
animals.
are great. Cats
You-
are great.
You
Spare
hate
cats.
animals.
Yeah, we don't have these snakes or spiders around.
Narcissistic fuck. Some kind of weird thing is off with you if you're not
Stray
in
cats
touch
are
with
amazing.
nature.
I've always loved stray cats. I've never had a problem with a stray cat in my entire life.
Dude, we had at my old house. There was a rat underneath the house that was this big. This big. I swear to God, it was.
And a
fucking
cat killed it?
huge. No, I killed it with a rat trap. But if there were 8 cats running around, there
Not
would
with
be no
a rat trap. Really? A rat trap just would and killed a rat that big?
No,
You know
rat
what
traps
happened?
to the twist.
No. It was.
Oh,
I
a mouse
bought,
trap and a rat trap are different, huh?
There's some rat traps you lock it back like a bolt action.
And dude, yeah, where it screws them up.
And
I didn't
you
have that. I had one, and this is the worst thing about it. This place I used to live, I don't live here anymore. It was horrible. I had to put this rat trap on my stove, like the electric stove, flat electric stove, and it was like it's like a mouse trap but giant. Yeah, just a regular
Like
smack.
a bear trap, but small.
No, not doesn't close like this, but like like regular like rectangle that smacks and supposed to break their neck.
Yep.
It was a giant one, and I heard probably around 4 a.m. I'm sleeping in bed. I hear smack.
And
That-
any
the rat trap going off.
or anything like
No.
that? Okay.
And I go out there to the rat trap, and the rat's not in it, but laying next to it, like dazed. It got smacked by it.
So did you?
It was bleeding
you
out of
hit
its
it?
mouth. Yeah.
Good. You have to.
I took
yeah.
like this big plastic. I have like a salt gun for shooting flies. And I took the handle of it. And,
You hit it with the butt of a salt gun?
yeah, as hard as I could over the head,
Wow.
and it just sprayed blood everywhere. And I was
Dude.
like, I finally killed the fucking rat.
Dude, the word salt just reminded me of something that I can cover before we wrap. Okay. So in Salisbury, there's been 2 restaurants who their names will go down in history for me. And they've been in the same location. All right. Are you familiar with the strip of shops on College Avenue?
College out
College Avenue shops
yeah, like-
in Salisbury, Maryland.
by
All
Snow
right.
Hill Road.
Yeah. So the one that closed down was
Manny's?
called a Salt Shack. That's a funny name, right?
That was where Manny's was, yeah.
Not Salt Shack, a Salt Shack,
Salt.
as in assault. A Salt Shack.
We
That's
made
what it
fun
was
of that
called.
because
What'd they
the
make
RX
there?
guy opened that up.
Seafood.
The RX tattoo guy, he's like a dude. This is a true story, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude who owns RX and some plumbing company and a Salt Shack was in prison with this dude for like years who had a bunch of money coming to him. And when they both got out,
They did a Salt Shack.
they're partners. And they did RX and they did Salt Shack.
And they thought the best name for the restaurant was not Salt
Assault.
Shack,
Assault.
a Salt Shack.
Sexual assault shack.
A Salt Shack. Okay. I love that name. It was so funny. They closed down because they sucked. Now there's a new restaurant in that same building.
that
What do you
building's
think that one's
cursed.
called?
Building's cursed.
Not that there's any clues to it, so I'll just tell you. It's called Indian Aroma. That's a stereotype.
So it just smells like BO in there?
Yeah, it's literally called Indian Aroma, and everyone raves about it. I'm literally going to go there very soon because people say it's the best Indian food in town.
Well, I mean,
it's the only. It's the only. Yeah. But either way, people say it's amazing buttered chicken, garlic naan, all that. But it's literally called Indian Aroma.
I haven't had Indian food in a while. Me and Samantha used to go get Indian food in Austin all the fucking
Well,
time.
that's funny, right? Indian Aroma
is such a word that screams body odor already.
That
just like, oh,
that's a stereotype.
It's like
dude.
Pepe Le Pew, my aroma. It's bad. You just think it's
Speaking
bad.
of, we should have brought that up with our French guy earlier.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
French
Dude.
fuck. French fuck.
Indian Aroma, and it was called a Salt Shack earlier. I love that place. It's cursed with bad names.
We'll wrap it up, Mike.
Let's wrap it.
I can wrap it.
Let's do one of these first.
It's Daddy's favorite show. It's Daddy's favorite show.
Oh, I put you back up. I thought I was controlling it. There we go.
Oh! There it is. Thank you, 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 thank you. Sean MacAbre, Kevin Palmer, Jack Armstrong, coming on strong, Michael Tall. See you next week. Don't tweak. It's just Daddy's favorite show, baby. We'll see you next time. Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.